Alright, that should be everything settled. Let's get started in just a second here. Full LUNALU bracket should be fun. Should be a good time.
Now this is awkward. Now this is awkward.
Now this is awkward. Now this is awkward. Now this is awkward. Oh, did I forget to DQ you, Harihara? I might have forgotten to do that. DQ my ass? Yeah. I did forget to do that indeed. Giga gambling? It's true. It's like regular gambling with even more gambling. Isn't that fucking dope?
Now this is awkward.
Now this is awkward. I will shoot you in a second, Harihara. Don't you worry.
Now this is awkward.
Alright, I think... Oh, let me update the brackets. That'll be something that I haven't done yet. LUNALU only. There you go. Okay, that should be updated now. I think we're good to go. Now this is awkward. Are we already starting with shooting people? Well, now this is awkward, first off. And second, because Harihara told me to DQ them and I forgot. Congrats on your free dub, Belfoy. He's too good. He's too sick. I can't wait to only roll Fairy, Matera, and Vakala. I have high hopes for you, Faith. I guess it's the final stream. That's right. It'll be the 20th of May. Will be the next one after this, so... Going off on some goofy shit? That sounds fun to me. My first Brawl back and it's LUNALU? Listen. First, now this is awkward. Let me put that message in the Discord real quick. What theme is this, by the way? Pharaoh's Curse looking ass theme.
Now this is awkward.
Now this is awkward. Okay, and it is Uniko and Raha, I believe is who I have on first. That's right. Okay, we are getting started now.
Now this is awkward.
We are getting
Now this is awkward.
started now. Please check blah blah blah. I'll type it on stream. Everything until blah blah is good. Blah blah is blah. That's true. That's so true, bestie. Now this is awkward. My fundamental's gonna be all messed up from learning tech, and I got the Johns on lock excuses out the ass for sure. Me when this is awkward. Now this is awkward.
Now this is awkward.
Is this the most damage Vegeta can do, by the way? It sure seems that I don't know. I don't know if she's got more in the tank, but this is the most that I could find. And then into close M off of that. Close M into SSBA. I'm not sure if Vegeta can hit harder than this, but I wouldn't be surprised. I didn't exactly. I'm no expert, but 10, 6, 20 was the most that I was able to get with her. If I don't get one of the 4 characters I play, I'm cooked. That's a pretty good shot, surely. She's got a TOD off no crystals. She does? Because I don't think 10, 6, I don't think this exact one TODs anyone, right? So this must not be the most she can do then, right? Counter hit 5U, close HH, 236H, close. Oh, okay, so you don't just okay. That was a Jeremy around 1 for a second. I was like, what are the chances? I mean that kills. That's a TOD on not, 16K characters. Counter hit 5U, close HH, 236 Fireball. Oh, you're in auto combo range if you do 2 like that. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, that's the ticket. I didn't know she could do that. Yeah. Counter hit close H. Oh, okay. Wait, so the 5U isn't involved at all? I would have expected her highest damage to come from level 3 5U. Guess my main fighting game will have to switch to Strive for a few weeks. So true. After that, 2U, HDP, close M, Raging Strike, close HH Super. Counter hit close H into level 3 5U. Oh, yeah. Okay. That makes sense, okay. Because I was like, 10-6 for like level 3 5U seems a little low. Looks like we're stolen. Let me go try this out while we wait for Raha. What are you doing in Japan again? Hanging out with friends. It's just a trip that we've been planning for a long. Oh fuck. Give me that. For a long time. Since 2019 was the plan. We were planning it in winter of 2019 to go in summer of 2020. Can you guess why? Maybe if you can throw your mind back, cast your mind back, okay, throw it back for me. Nothing. Can you guess why perhaps we were not able to go in summer of 2020? As you might imagine. A little something happened? Yeah. The plandemic, you know? The liberal plandemic to take our guns. Kofefe 19, that's right. Alright, a little LUNALU action. Never hurt nobody. Raha is... Oh god. What level of play is this tourney intermediate? This one's open. So everyone's allowed to join, but also the level of play is just really bad because everyone is forced to go full LUNALU. Just finished a 10v10 VOD. It was great. It was a lot of fun. What's going on, man? The reason OG Grand Blue died, perhaps? That and a lack of rollback netcode is definitely a bit of a kick in the head. I should have joined this bracket. I'm surprised you didn't. LUNALU Gaming. Oh, wait, yeah, there it is. All right, let me get a Gamba up. I mean, most people are not exactly operating at full capacity here. I did see that Sprite joined this, and I immediately was like, okay, so that's first seed, probably. I mean, no disrespect to anyone, but I was like, if there's one motherfucker who I trust to play basically the entire cast of the video game at a pretty disgusting level, it probably is that Sprite guy. Sprite has like half the cast in GM. Yeah, exactly. Raha or Uniko. Sprite's gonna kick my ass unless I roll like Abel into his Vikala. Yep. I hope I see some Zetas and Viras. I mean, we'll see. Wait, did I make a Gamba? I thought I made. Did I actually get it started? Yeah, I did. Gamba to your heart's content. Do not Gamba to your heart's content. Regardless, you won't get to spend these channel points for a while. So I don't know if they collect interest as they sit on the sidelines. I don't think so. But oh, he doesn't say her name. I was like, what happened? Weeb Fox. Yeah. Oh, so what's going on, Weeb Fox? We get to see everyone's LUNALU rank. I mean, mine is S+5, I think. Actually, it might be S rank because I might have been forced to play it at some point and lost. Sprite will somehow roll Narmaya every round. I think the problem with Sprite is that I'm not entirely certain if it matters too much what he rolls. Uh-oh. Is it immediately going to die? Okay, no, the game just takes a little bit longer to figure it out, I guess? I know LUNALU can cause some issues. But Okay, we got there. LUNALU takes a bit? Yeah, I was thinking about it. Belial versus Lance, and they got the golden skins on. Round 1 desync. Yeah. Monka. And we got there. Is this... Yeah, LUNALU takes a second to think about it, I guess. Belial round 1, damn. Ooh? Need me to help you blow off some steam? Is this a toxic yaoi that everyone told me?
To deride your opponents.
Gold skin time to DQ. The white and gold, the white and gold Lancelot. Why? Wait, which LUNALU is the one that's hyped? Is it the one that's Pokemon controlling Belial? Does she really like Belial? Because she's a pervert? Okay, so... I see. So Uniko is the Belial and Raha is the Lancelot. Gotcha. I forgot to pick your color on LUNALU, yeah. Gold versus silver? So true, kind of. I got my color 4 if I roll Belial or Abel. Oh! I like her standing in the background there. Holy shit, she's drawn? What is her thing again? She draws like yaoi, right? Fiendrock and Sandy is the OMG LUNALU? Oh, I see. I think Lancelot's her type, but Belial being problematic yaoi man would also be something she's into. Oh, that's... Oh! I was gonna say I don't think that's gonna work, but it did actually catch him. Never mind. I guess it depends on what button you hold there.
You win.
Because I know Lance can angle his shit differently. Though I guess they were just right in his face. Oh, she talks too? What'd she say? Now on board? So dreamy. Big Fiendrock and Zor. Oh, look at them running. Wait, I actually really like watching them in the back. Having 2 of them in the background, and they're both like posing and reacting and shit. Very cute. Red screen that would have worked, but oops, yeah. How can I tell who's LUNALU's who? I assume that the black dressed LUNALU must be the one for Raha, right? Because they keep being mad whenever they get hit. I love them running after people. It's like I have a Pokemon trainer in the background while Squirtle goes off. Yeah. He's very. I'm like not even looking at the match. He's so cute, man. I believe black dress is player 1. Yeah, yeah. They're always left and right. They don't swap places either. Oh, I see. I see. So because Raha's on the left, then the black dress one is for Raha. That makes sense.
Nice job.
Oh god. Okay, cool. Little combo drop. A lot of combo drops expected, but Lancelot's a hard one too, because if you don't play Lancelot, a lot of his combo structure and just the way that he likes to run his shit is non-standard, is the way I like to describe it, right? So if you're not familiar with some Lance, you're gonna be doing like, you're just gonna be trying to do like normal special, like every other like Grand Blue combo that tends to, you know, at least most characters have like some combo like that if it's not their optimal. Lancelot, it's really not gonna work out that way. Oh, okay, sure. Lance combo structure is so weird, for real. Okay, do you have a 2H combo? Oh my god, I appreciate the effort. You know, I feel like maybe you could have killed with a Raging Strike there, but again, I'm no Lancelot expert. Go, Raha. Oh! Well, game 1, Raha, at the very least. Not bad, not bad. What do they say? They're like talking over each other. Oh god, right, every time. Alright, double LUNALU, all the way across the rainbow. I forgot, it's every game, it's not every set. It's even more RNG than I thought it was gonna be. Okay, so Lance Belial. Hold. I know in Japanese she said something like, what beautiful sweat. That's crazy. She's freaky with it, I agree. Hold. I hope that it's just a delay and that this isn't the game dying. I hope there's no chance of the game just perishing here. What happens if there's a desync? Try again, I guess? Wait, what? He got Belial again? Huh? Who's winning the freak off, LUNALU or Belial? I probably still Belial. Well,
it's simply meditation.
Wait, is that real?
Either way, I would love
Is that like a? How about second Belial? LUNALU's just like me, for real, for real. Yeah, so Raha re-rolled the Lancelot into Narmaya, which is certainly probably easier in the grand scheme of things. But yeah, Uniko just got Belial again, immediately. I almost wonder if it even re-rolled or not. Because that seems so unlikely. But it has to. It re-rolls both people every time, right? Check the NPC, for real. Re-rolls both people every time. Little 1 in 35, little 1 in 36, whatever that is. Sure. Batter up. Second controller, not normally, indeed. Admin, he's doing it sideways. That's not uncommon to get the same character. I mean, it literally is uncommon, right? You sure gotta hate when you're playing to make a YouTube video, but you're like the biggest procrastinator alive. It happens. Like literally by the mathematical definition of uncommon, it should be uncommon, right? Assuming every character has an equal chance to get rolled, that should be like 1 in 36 to get a character. So to get a character twice in a row, you know, the independent events, but the opportunity, the idea of it happens more often than you think. So, I mean, unless there's something in the way that LUNALU chooses the characters that I don't know, it really shouldn't, right? The odds of, you know, it's like 1 in 900 or something. I don't know what the seed is. Yeah, maybe it's not perfectly random. LUNALU's never been nice to me, man. I mean, perhaps you're not a big problematic yaoi man. Mashing on the, I mean, I say mashing on the plus frames. They get counter hit though, so I wonder if they just fucked up the TK EX flip, right? If you don't do it quick enough, Narmaya can be less plus, or I think even minus if you really fuck it up. But I don't believe LUNALU was perfectly random. I mean, already this would be 1 in like 900 if it was, right? Does it get randoms out of a group of like 8? Perhaps. That would make it much more reasonable to get Belial twice in a row, certainly. Smash did randoms weighted towards lower play rate. I wonder if LUNALU has something similar? Maybe. It also explains why every time I fucking randomed in Smash I got like Duck Hunt and I wanted to kill myself. Oh, no punish. Okay. Oh. Oh. I did not know Smash did that, but yeah, in hindsight that makes a lot of sense. Because who fucking plays Duck Hunt, man? Alright, got caught by the SSBA on the plus frames, nice. Ooh, the golden wings look kind of dope, actually. Wait a second. The gold Belial skin's kind of whatever, but in the SSBA, I think it looks really cool. Ooh, yeah. Alright, let's see. Not a soul plays Duck Hunt? Nope. Nope. If you know anyone who plays Duck Hunt, report that man to the police. Watch it be a third Belial. I mean, that would basically confirm. That was kind of slay. A little bit slay. The ones that do forfeit it. Wait. Is that why I keep getting Kag, Zeta, Yule? I don't play them often? Maybe it does random towards people you don't play more often. We going best of 5 all the way through? Nope, it's best of 3. All right, 2B and Vayne. Oh my god. It's 1-1, right? Did I miss it? Was that? I think this is the third game. Can free-to-play players pick LUNALU? This might be a pay-to-win tournament, actually. I'm not sure.
Understood.
Scout not reacting on Discord channel, pinged him 3 times. No, interesting. I guess Scout is recovering from yesterday.
No. Bring it on then.
On with the show.
I will take a look after this match. Aren't base characters free this week? Oh yeah, so true. So they just can't get any of the DLC characters. Wild Abito. Vayne is kind of in Raha's wheelhouse. I mean, fairy player, you know, it's zoner adjacent. Fish, indeed. Ow. Is it random your color and weapon too? I guess it's confirmation bias. I got some of the characters I usually play during practice. Fair enough.
Let's do this.
Big mackerel. Damn. Oh, man. I mean, jumping at Vayne when we've got no health left, you might as well, right? Even if he 2Hs you, were gonna die anyway. You can set colors, weapons for LUNALU, but if you don't, does it random them? You gotta pick your colors, then LUNALU picks those. I see, I see. For the love of... Like for example, my dumbass, I've never done any LUNALU configuration. Would it just pick from the full pool? Feel the rush. And colors whatever you last used for the character, I thought? Oh, I see. Otherwise, then you can, if you want to configure a pool, you can do that. It's default if you don't choose. LUNALU is the great mystery of the world, man. No one knows. Works well enough, you know? That's a good LUNALU combo, I think. I think both kind of stanced up there, holding their little book, you know? I thought it was whatever you had set as your ranked colors for the character. Maybe, maybe. Her little run is so cute, man. It's like distracting me from the match. Oh, nice. Interrupt. Okay, sure. Oh, man. I was going to say... Shit. I like that 2B does this. Shit. I was going to say... The ball is going to appear behind the shield, but you energy destruction. Bigger bonk, better person indeed. It's the longest range one, and it was, I think, not like barely in range, but, you know, you definitely needed the U if you wanted to hit her there. I guess takes your last use. That makes sense. That makes sense. All right, Raha. W. Vayne. What did they get? They got Vayne. Vayne, Narmaya, and Lancelot. Vayne, Narmaya, Lancelot. Yeah. Rick, what isn't distracting you from the match? Listen, don't bully me, man. Don't bully me. I'm a good boy. All right, so they both died. That's cool. Let me go kill some people. I need to kill people. I want to kill people. I'm killing people. I'm gonna kill people. I desire to kill people. I would like to kill people. Who hasn't found their guy? 2 people, right? I think 2 and 1 told me they hadn't. And who else? Did Dust as well? Or someone's talking about Scout wasn't here, right? Me, Ryugami? Yeah. So Scout isn't here. Enjoy your free dub. And who was 2 and 1 looking for? Are you 2 and 1? You're not 2 and 1. Oh, Kyo isn't here. So true. Well, enjoy your free dub. Once again. And then both of these people are actually DQ'd. So I gotta move Scout along in case he shows up. Oh! Alright, well, Exelion. You can try to find Scout for a second, but otherwise... Otherwise, I'm probably gonna shoot him. What's the GM threshold for LUNALU? It can't be very high. Still waiting for Kyo. Yeah. Were they found? I'd like to thank you. I won my only matches at EVA. First time playing, but I watched the best. So true. Kyo's on the way. I mean, he can play in losers bracket then. He can play. He'll play his match in losers. Grant is kind of fun. I was not aware of the sauce till LUNALU forced me. Yeah, maybe you can discover something here. All right, so now we have Faith and Nefefius. Nephathius. There you go. Password Brawl is who we'll have next. And then Yago, Omniboo, and then Zidar and Mac. My bad, I was sidetracked, forgot the time. No worries. You're alive, but you'll play your match from losers. Can't wait for someone to LUNALU into their main versus someone who hasn't touched a character. It might happen. It's possible. Which horse is this, people? I don't know which horse this is supposed to be. The wall brawls are all individual journeys of self-discovery. It's true. He looks kind of... He's a little angry. My ass would have quad rolled near and died. Best character in the game. That's... I'm sorry, what? Mihiro? Mihiro? Mihiro McQueen? What a name. Mihiro McQueen. I want to get Grand to S++ to do some gatekeeping. I got him from S++ to S++ in a single evening, indeed. Is it pronounced Mihiro or Majiro? Damn, Faith has LUNALU in Master? That's gotta be cheating, man. That's gotta be some fuck shit. G? Okay, okay. Oh, not saying the names is really weird. The fact that the announcer says nothing. That doesn't seem right. Let me pay out the other Gamba here as well. That was Raha. Master rank LUNALU? Yeah, I have Faith seated second here for a reason. Alright, Neff or Faith for the next Gamba at your behest. Gamba or do not. It matters not to me. I'm here to watch the fight. Okay, so Faith got Gran. And... No. Faith got Fairy. Sorry. Yeah. Faith got Fairy, Neff got Gran. I mean, Nephathius plays Beatrix, if I remember correctly, so... Like, is their main? So Gran, you know, that's close enough. They should have this. It's only on Spectate, I swear here it's saying who all the time. I guess so. Because in Ranked it says it as well, I could have sworn. When I wrote in someone who's playing LUNALU on Ranked. Good job. Oh, nice. Yeah, Neff basically just got Beatrix Light, so. You have this. LUNALU actually helped my general neutral. Yeah, you know, fundamentals. When you're playing LUNALU, the only thing you've got is fundamentals. You can't rely on character-specific stuff to carry you, right? Toji Fushiguro. Okay. Hellrat. Little Hellrat action. Ooh. That's that far H attack level buff, man. That would have clashed with the JH last patch, right? That was Grand JH getting crushed by Fairy far H. That would have clashed. Certainly last patch. That is, like, somewhat... I know, like, a lot of Fairies normals got made faster and stuff like that, but have an, not an unsung buff, but a less talked about buff is the fact that all of her whip normals, the far L, the far M, and the far H, maybe only the far M and the far H, got an attack level buff, right? It does matter. Off topic, why does the announcer say Belial when you play Abel? Because it is Belial, yeah. It's Belial in a different form, right? It's like, is Blue Goku still Goku? I think so. You could say, you know, Super Saiyan Blue Goku. That's mostly Goku, is the important bit there. Oh, nice. Caught him with the M-Gespenst. Just be good on all characters, easy. It's true. That's true. Yeah, that shit is just Belial, man. It's the same guy. Here I go. Your ass is mine. Cool. Little H up dog for the culture.
Here I go.
Oh, yeah, air blockable, but that MGG was actually kind of risky because that was certainly interruptible if Neff decided to just land and mash, but they did respect the 2H. Okay, cool. Tried to do a LUNALU climb, got to S++. Every time I got 2B, I just lost because I have zero clue how to play her. Yeah, I mean, there are certainly some, like, some of the characters in this game are a little bit more difficult to just pick up and play. That one is, like, horrible, but if you have, like, literally no experience with them, they play a different enough game from the rest of the cast. That, you know, like, if you, for example, if you don't play 2B, or if you don't play, like, Vasaraga or something like that, and you random into Vasaraga, you're probably going to lose. Oh my, Faith is getting zoners every time. It's zoners versus Chodos. Alright, so, both of them got an upgrade. From Gran to Catalina, and from Fairy to Matera. Oh, okay, sure, good interrupt. Broken ass zoners, for real. Bonk. Starry Sky. Okay. Go my butterflies and hold down the neutral. Oh, wow, the arrow actually, yeah. I'm not sure if Cat can even, like, get conversion from all the way full screen like that, but even if she could, the arrow stopped her in her tracks, right? It's funny hearing the announcer say Belial differently depending on which Belial you got. Is it actually? Is it like Belial? I feel like that's the only pronunciation I can remember. Belial. Cat can combo 236U into 236U. I guess, right? She could have done that. Ran a little bit closer. Another U fireball. Ran a little bit closer if she's got enough meter. And then she would have closed the gap, so that arrow was still clutch. Oh. There's a slight difference. Oh, the safe jab, man. Yeah. He says Bly with a little bit of sass for Abel? Really? Alright, so that's 2-0 for Faith right there. Back-to-back zoners. Fairy and Matera. Still, though, did quite well for himself. Yeah, Faith I think, is one of the people I expect to do pretty well in this rule set. But we'll see as we go on here. Alright, so that's that. Yago and Omniboo up next. What is Yago's name in Discord right now? I don't know. He's in the chat, though. He'll figure it out. I'll ping Omniboo. Uniko got B. I'm cooked. It's over for me. Wacky Pie? Oh, yeah. Grandmaster LUNALU? I did not realize. Bro, Grandmaster. I did not realize who this was. I wasn't familiar with your game. Whoa. And to be fair, Grandmaster LUNALU is probably like 80 gems, but you know, it means they have. It's at least it's very similar to Master LUNALU, but it's something. Now, they are Omniboo. They are all of the boos. It's literally just Master, pretty much. But like, still. I did not realize we had. Another LUNALU connoisseur here. I would have seated them higher. I was literally unfamiliar with your game. I apologize. Keep getting characters I'm level 1 on. Yeah. Alright, who will win? Yago or Omniboo? Someone about to get cooked? I mean, you know? Vasaraga Cagliostro? Bro, the wall brawl can't escape. Can you fucking believe this shit? Wait, I just realized what the fuck happened? Even in the LUNALU only bracket, we get Vasaraga versus Cagliostro. What is happening? Alright, so Yago has got the Fuselet colors on the Vasaraga. Omniboo rocking Cagliostro. We cannot escape. The Wall Brawl Classico. It's gonna happen regardless. The RNG gods themselves will bend the will. Can't escape from crossing fate? For real. He's even got the Fuselet colors on, man. Though Omniboo doesn't have any of the CAG colors of, like, oh god, Shiro or Merp or anything like that. Calculate this. Okay. Get grabbed. Nerd, even. Yago just gotta emulate his inner JF. His inner Fuselet. Oh, it doesn't quite reach. It's not quite full screen, that slide. That was almost really scary. If he was a frame or two later on that 5U would have been a combo starter on Mrs. Leostro right there. Okay. Now we fight, by the way. Kill yourself. Oh, good spot dodge, but no punish. No conversion. Oh. You're mine. I need to use all my luck for the next year to beat Sprite. Yeah, Sprite. I don't expect that anyone is going to beat Sprite today, but it might happen. It might happen. We'll see. The RNG is strong. Gotta run a BB tag brawl someday. Yang only BB tag. Oh, whoa, whoa. Yang Susano only. The most base tournament in the world. You dip in a minute, have fun with your trip. LUNALU Gaming, go Burry. Oh, thank you, Con. I'll see you on the 20th of May. Out. Have a wonderful 2 weeks, brother. Okay, sure. Yago kind of cooking right now. I burn. Yeah, that shit, man. I love traumatizing my friends with that shit. Stream Night Rain. Oh, God. I'll probably play some Night Rain with my friends. I don't know if I'll stream God Hands. I finally beat that boss level, man. It took me several tries. I haven't gotten too much farther since then, though. We're in Elvis's crib right now. I haven't played too much God Hand. I've been prepping for the Japan trip. Okay, sure. BB tag Brawl will be hype, do it. Love when Yang steals the Ox Cord. Yang Susano was my team and it was very fun. You just walked up people and hit 5B. And you know, regardless of what character you were playing, walking up and hitting 5B was usually a pretty effective strategy. Yago is spending his brave points, certainly. No, not the double cheeked up, man. Who do you think you... Bro, I told bro to channel his inner Fuselet. He did it a little too hard. How dare you stand where he stood, man. You are not him, I fear. Oh, you tackle anti-air would have gone crazy there, but it's fine. Ow. I got Vikala again. Oh, this is... He doesn't want to... Oh, he doesn't want to get sent into the U-trap. Oh, no, anti-air command grab would have been some big dick, big baller shit right there. Soul Forge up is nice, though even now, you can't really afford to take the damage. And Omniboo just doesn't react to the grab. Very unfortunate. He close-held into it, but he certainly had enough time to see it coming there and jump, right? He's just a little bit slow on the draw. Yago gets game 1. Yago, a.k.a. Fuselet. Oh, my La Diva. Now we're talking, baby. Now suddenly, I'm rooting for... Oh, wait. They just rolled into La Diva's best matchup. What the fuck? I don't know if Omniboo knows how to play La Diva, but he did, like, they did just, like, random into La Diva's... Diva's best matchup? Probably La Diva's best matchup. If I, definitely, like, one of her best matchups at worst. So I need Omniboo to win this real quick. If that's all the same to them... Oh, no. I think the Lance matchup is better. I mean, Seox is just a stronger character than Lancelot. And, you know, the same sort of, like, grappler rushdown paradigm is applying there to an extent. She didn't buy the call technically this turn. He's paid to lose. Very true. Oh, okay. Yeah. The Eularia out of the corner. Gonna get stopped right there. Are you dead? Should be. Yep. Lance Mix is so trash compared to Seox. I find it way easier. I guess you can deal with the wall jump stuff pretty well too, right? Lance is a little bit more aerial, and La Diva is very scary to get anti-air to buy. Whether it's with the air command grabs or with 2H. On my honor as a lady. Wait, was he not plus there? I thought H empty hand was always plus. Or he just smashed something way too slow. On my lady as an honor? Yeah, that was why. I don't know. I've never seen empty hand hit like cross up like that, so I'm not sure if that affected the frame data. Maybe he wasn't plus then? It hits so weird, I think he wasn't plus. If anything, though, you'd think it hit, like, way later into the animation, so it will be, like, a dive kick. It should be more plus, but I got no idea. Yeah, I've never seen a hit of empty hand like that. LUNALU breaking the fucking game. Hey, what's going on, Umizomi? Oh. To the sky. Look at that damage, man. 14,000 health. It feels so good to command grab this guy. Oh, nice. Okay. Doesn't quite have anything to convert off there. Could have gone into light headbutt to immediately just go back into one of them 50-50 situations. Or you just grab him again, why not? Oh! Yeah, if you're gonna play La Diva, you have to contend with the fact that you headbutt is the second worst reversal in the game. Oh, nice 2M. La Diva headbutt trash, for real. Is my match after this? Are you the one underneath this in the bracket? Alright, so that's 1-1. Whoa, Vera versus better Vera. That's not fair. Rushdown Catalina versus stronger Rushdown Catalina. This is, you know. Yago got maybe a little luckier this time than on the last roll. Okay. Do no escape grabs do more damage or something? No, you can't tech them though. A no escape grab is a counter hit grab basically, and there is no throw tech window. I'm waiting for LUNALU to roll into a mirror match. I gotta wait on at least 2 more stream matches for my next match. Have you tried to stop winning so fast? The full set is so goofy. I'm a big fan. Ow. I beseech you. I think, you know, it's the last stream we're gonna do for like 2 weeks. I think I'm gonna be like a, you know, the Wall Brawl started as a fun community tournament, and it still is. But like, you know, going back to stuff a little goofier. It's a fun, you know, 120 Wall Brawls in or whatever. Oh, I'm fine with that. I can't find my opponent. This deep it. Oh, no. I know who your opponent might be. Hold on. Let me pull this to the sides. Are you one of the people who I shot earlier? Oh. This J. Cool fella. I didn't shoot that guy. Did someone else shoot that guy? It really it's really been 100 wall brawls. Yeah, a little more. I think it's been like 100. It's like 118 or something. Never mind, found them. Okay, I was guessing. I didn't shoot that guy. If a true punish with grab doesn't, I'll give you the no escape. A punish with grab also doesn't let you tech it. Yes. Punish and no escape both have no tech window. That's why like throw punishes are a thing, right? Like Vasaraga EX tackle in the corner, or like Versuja, yeah, you know, far HH in the corner. If you punish with a throw, it's also impossible to tech. Yes. Punish or counter hits both have no. Oh, good roll. Yeah, that is the easiest way to stop that. No. No! Oh my god. Esme will tell you no escape in the corner. It'll say punish. I don't think it'll say no escape. That's. You tried on him, it doesn't work, and then he just runs it back on you, and you actually delay tech into it? I mean, Yago's got the inner Beatrix. He's channeling it, certainly. Well, we see how this man plays Anila, right? It's no surprise they give him Beatrix, and suddenly. Respect? For real, man. Evil, but respect. He might still lose, too. Which is just heartbreaking shit. I realized Omniboo was GM on LUNALU. Yeah, I did not put enough respect on their name. Amateur. He's spending those brave points, man. He's got no fear. Oh! That was a little worrying. Still, though, a tough spot for Yago. Set points for Omniboo as well. The riding free jump scare, not quite going to work out. No brave points left at this point. All in. He's minus. He's going to DP. No, he doesn't trust it either. Uh-oh. Is this going to be full cinematic? No, it's not. Yeah. He's got a brave point back at least. Not like this. The bonk. Oh. Did you see that? I saw that. I saw the startup of Beatrix's command grab animation. He tried to do it twice in a row. He tried to Basu his ass. But Omniboo delay teched. He was loading that shit up. I saw that arm. I saw her going for the grab. But the delay tech worked out. The 2L. Goddamn, very close set. Well done. But Omniboo is going to take that 2-1 over Yago and move on. Try to channel that inner grappler for real. Why in the world to give Beatrix command grab? It's real nice, isn't it? Very nice for her to have, certainly. Very, very nice that a character like Beatrix also has a command grab. It's a bad command grab, right? But it's a command grab, which is just crazy that she's got that. Alright, so now it is Zidar and Mac, right? Yeah. Zidar and Mac are up next. Looks like they're both already in here as well. Perfect. It's on. Mac's got Master Rank LUNALU too, huh? Some of you motherfuckers, you're more prepared for this than I thought. I gotta fight Yago? Oh, brother. Alright, Mac or Zidar. Rick making us wait? I'm going in bracket order, good sir. It's simply the way things must be done. The silence from the announcer. Sometimes people say that your silence is deafening, and I finally understand what they mean. Oh, that was quick. What the hell? It didn't need any time to think about that at all. Alright, well, I mean, this is, you know... So this is like the joke matchup that you imagine. Like, it's like someone's gonna roll Vikala and someone's gonna roll Beatrix, and it's gonna be horrible. It straight up just actually happened. Immediately. No way! Well, let's see. Good anti-air. There's so much blue in my grand blue. That's true. Say, let's wreck mouse. Oh, the sweep! I don't own Vayne, so I can't roll into that gremlin. True. Hope you had fun on winners. See you later. I don't know, man. He's kind of cooking right now, actually. He's making it look like Vikala might be top 1, and this Beatrix character might need some buffs. It's hard to say. It's looking a little tough. Oh no! Rat down. Okay, let me not get too ahead of myself though. Things can change real fast. Matt got one of his mains. Ah, I did not realize he was a rat down enjoyer. That makes sense as to why he's doing so well. Don't lose this Yago match, then run. Relink as Bahamut intended. Wait, is he dead? Oh, I think he was dead, dude. Oh my god. 15,000 health, too. Zidar just fucked up the super ender. Oh, he's dead anyway. Oh, no. Second hit does less than the first. I have no idea how Belial works. Sexual harassment. Oh! Switch it up. Best back throw in the game. Just, like, straight up. No doubt, no doubt. Good. Oh! That's rough. Yep, little combo drop, and it did end up mattering game 1 to Mac. Top 1 Vicala versus broken ass Beatrix. Yeah, except broken ass and like she doesn't work, man. Beatrix doesn't function. What can she do? She can't play the game. Sandalphon Fairy. Oh, how the tables have tabled. I need a Windlefawn on deck immediately. Paging Dr. Windlefawn. Oh, they're not gonna. I think it's actually good. I think it's actually good against Fairy. What's Yago's username? Wacky Pie, I think. This is not. It's not. Water's not bad either because Fairy can't. Yeah. She swings into it. Yeah. Water Fawn is not bad, though she can sweep you. But I think Windlefawn it's like a real Windlefawn use case. Let me find out. Zidar has a Fairy. I mean, oh, it's not looking so bad so far. Water Phone. Yep. What was it again? It was or all of them. There was Sandalphon was the base form, right? And then it was Candlefawn was the fire form. And it was Fandolphon was the wind form. And it was Sanddolphon was the earth form. And it was Sanddolphin was the water form, right? Sanddolphin. Sanddolphin. Oh, good. Yeah? You know? Yeah, I definitely could have killed there. But obviously, you know, there's some, that's the whole point. There's some unfamiliarity with the characters going down. Sandalphon, Candlefawn, Fandolphin, Landolphon. Right, yeah, Landolphon. Yes. Landolphon was Earth. That's right, Landolphon. Landolphon, Candlefawn, Fandolphon, Sanddolphin. I'm gonna enjoy it. Now this, I can ask this question. Who is LUNALU? I don't know. I think she's a porn mangaka, but people who are better familiar with the Grand Blue lore can let you know. Landolphon? Landolphon's great. Big fan of Landolphon. We came up with these names in the Road to Master, and I've since forgotten them. But poggers have been reminded. Oh my god, the resets. I beg your pardon? Isn't that what she does? She just like draws like Yaoi? I mean, there's nothing. People are, that's fine. But I thought that was like the thing. She just like drew Yaoi. And like had a really good time with it. She draws BL? Yeah. LUNALU's a little character in the back. Oh, I see. If you're literally asking who LUNALU is, yeah, it's a little gremlin in the back. She's random select. I mean, Rock is new, so they might genuinely be asking that. All I know about her is that she really likes Percy. I mean, he's that boy was sculpted for Yaoi, right? He was handpicked by the gods. The perfect face, body, personality, everything for BL. As far as from what my research has told me. As far as I understand it. Random select, that's cool, yeah. See, Pokemon trainers you in the back there. Every time she comes into the room, people are stumped by her art, yeah. As a player of the gacha, I'm so glad you get it. Yeah. Let's say it's not exactly my scene, but as far from what I they got Sandalphon again, yeah. From what I understand of Boys Love, I think Percy is like he was sculpted out of clay to be perfect for that shit. Percy's built like an Oran Host Club character? Yes, exactly. Sculpted for Yaoi. He's just like me for real. Yeah, it seems like Mac is certainly not super familiar with Sandalphon, right? Definitely does not seem like they did their Sandalphon, their mandatory Sandalphon to Master run when he came out. Zidar, I know Zidar has Siegfried to Master because he got his Siegfried to Master off of me. In fact, so I'm very familiar that Zidar is pretty good at Siegfried. Mac doesn't like Sandy? Yeah, and he rolled him twice. What a time to be alive. Me random is locked, something you need to unlock or buy? Are you free to play? Does free to play not let you pick LUNALU? Oh, he's dead, man. It's over. Yeah. No, he's super dead, in fact. No, you should be able to do it then. I don't think you have to buy LUNALU. I recommend you remind the contestants to check their random character pool is reset. I told again. I'm not gonna enforce that. I told everyone to have the full LUNALU pool. If you forgot for some reason, or if you're cheating, then that's on you, man. Right? I think so far though, it seems like everyone has a full pool, and there is some like a bit of aspersions cast on if LUNALU is actually fully random. You know what I mean? But yeah, like definitely, make sure you have the full pool. So I can't believe I rolled Fairy Matera first. Truly, I was joking, man. You did say it was gonna happen, and then it happened. So I feel like that's on you. All right, Sprite and nothing. Nothing's already in here. Sprite, password Brawl. Why'd I get Sandy? He feels awful to play. It is tough if you get a character that you don't like and you get him twice in a row. That is, that's certainly a raw deal, I dare say. She's not fully random in rooms, sadly, but everywhere else, yeah. She's not fully random in rooms, really. How so? It's actually a 0.5% chance to get freer in LUNALU and she never struggles ever, so that would be scary to see. So true. How do you know how that works exactly? When you say she's not fully random in rooms, what do you mean by that? I have to fight against my own main. You can select who you get? Oh, yeah, I know. But I did tell, like, the part of the rules is that, you know, have your pool be set to the whole thing. If I can enforce that by us going to a lobby or something, I might, but I'm just going to assume people aren't cheating. If you set the pool to be fully random, though, it should be random, right? Yeah, exactly. I thought you meant, like, even if you set the full pool, she's not perfectly random in rooms. Like, she weights towards other, like, some other things or something like that. But no, you're saying you can set your pool. Yeah. There's no waiting? Gotcha. Could have phrased that better? No worries. It's the only really real skill-oriented, ground-based footsies tournament with any amount of competitive value or integrity. That's true. That's true. That's pretty true. No, that's true. That's pretty true. Yeah, that's pretty true. That's true. That's pretty true. Okay, looks like the bracket is proceeding well. That's good. We're just waiting on Sprite here. Truing, indeed. She's weighted towards Dragon Knights because she has a crush on them. Honestly, yeah, fair. I would be too if I had a crush on them. Hold on, I want to try out this, while we're waiting on Sprite, I want to try out this Jita combo that I was told about. I'm sure it's some kind of seed with time or something else, like, that actually randomly selects it, yeah. Already in top 8? Yeah, maybe. Not as many people wanted to join the LUNALU bracket, which I can totally understand. Can't wait for 100% of the Gambit to be Sprite, damn. So it was that? This? You can link that, right? You should be able to link that. Drink water, so true. How you doing today? I hope you're having an awesome day, and remember that I love you will always do. So true. I will drink some water right now. It's not a bad idea. There you go. And then it was, do you say it was, what was it after that? 2U? Thank you, real Vasaraga. Real honest to God. Homegrown Vasaraga, just like Mama used to make.
Now this is awkward.
Now this is awkward. 2U, after the Rekka launch, 2U, 623H. Gotcha. Oh, actually, let me put this on 3 Brave points, because I want a better idea of the damage that it actually does. I'll probably just start myself on the level 3 charge, but don't worry about it, we're going to hit it right here anyway. Bonk, 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 bonk. And then what? After the 2U DP, what then? Is this Sprite individual alive? I mean, he's played his matches so far as I'm aware. Rants about how you want LUNALU to paint you like one of her French Galleon fanfics. I think I'm not going to do that. He joined? Yeah. I think I'm not. I apologize. I think I'm not going to do that because LUNALU looks like a 10-year-old. So I'm just, you know, you can give me channel points to do a lot of stuff, but I don't think I'm quite going to do that. Close M, Raging Strike, Close HH Super. Okay, gotcha. Galleon trailer next weekend? Yeah, I'll be in Japan when it happens. I'm not at EVO Japan, but Sprite does not have LUNALU in Masters. What the fuck? Wait, you're right. He just did it manually. He got every character to Grandmaster, and he was like, you know, my points? Listen, man, you can't be like, you can't give me 5,000 channel points to, like, defend, you know, the National Socialist Party of 1940s Germany, right? Like, there's only, within reason, you can tell me what to do. Within reason. Alright. Nothing or Sprite. I mean, Sprite, he got Grimnir, which is, you know, one of the characters who, if you are unfamiliar with him, would certainly be weirder to play, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't know how unfamiliar Sprite may be with Grimnir. It doesn't look like the answer is very, as of right now. Grimnir finally, yeah, there you go, Durder. All it took was LUNALU only bracket. And you finally got some Grim. I know I was going to lose the moment I got Eustace, yeah. On the bright side, I mean, nothing does have Granathan here, who is, in the grand scheme of things, relatively simple to just pick up and play. But we shall see. Brick the names. Ah, thank you. I did it in the Gamba and not in the actual thing. Sprite. Cleave the earth and nothing. Storm to end all storms. The LUNALUs do look like Pokemon trainers. Yeah, they even like run around and they cheer you on when you win and they get mad when you lose. Watch them in the background as like the black dress LUNALU is player 1. See, when he's getting hit, she like puts her hand on her eye. I will never forgive nothing if he wins. I'll be very impressed. Again, I don't expect. When I saw Sprite join this bracket, I just assumed he was gonna win. But we'll see. We'll see. I have literally 100k on Sprite. What the fuck? So true, bestie. Wings. What does he say when he fucking spawns the seals? He's kind of whoa. If nothing wins, I make fucking bank. I mean, I would consider nothing to be the underdog right now. You know, if these two met on their mains, perhaps it would be a lot closer of a fight. In a LUNALU tournament, I would certainly expect Sprite to take this one out. What kind of Sprite is it though? I would presume this like some good old-fashioned original Sprite. Is he a Sprite Cranberry kind of guy? If nothing wins, I make cash. All right, okay. Well, nothing is not playing Charlotta. However, he is fighting Charlotta, which is a character that he does play. I don't know how familiar nothing is with Zoe though. I feel like nothing. I don't hear nothing talk about Zoe that often. So I think he might have, yeah, he might have gotten a tough roll here. That's kind of the problem with Sprite, right? Is I'm not really sure what constitutes a tough roll for him. I'm not sure what character that has been like the longest since they played them, maybe, but yeah, the guy does have, I think, like at some point at least. I'm not sure like if it was last season, but at some point the dude did have basically like he has the whole game in Master and he had like half the roster in GM or something like that. So he is kind of built for this. Dog. Yep. Dog. He's got the EX color for Charlotta too? What the fuck? I just realized. I think Sprite has the largest good roll pool in the bracket. Yeah, exactly, right. Which is why I saw he was in the bracket and I was like, ah, yes. That's my #1 seed. Right, if they added LUNALU as a playable character, it should be a puppet character that summons characters based on RNG like Neko art. That sounds fun. Sprite just mods in the X colors? I see. See people close H, punish Charlotta DP. Still gives me whiplash? Yeah. He has a lot of immediate win rolls. Especially if the person fighting him doesn't get lucky and like roll their main or someone that they're very familiar with. Hold on though. If nothing rolls Narmaya, it should be an instant forfeit for fairness. Nothing might know how to fuck with Narmaya a little bit, I don't know. Or if Sprite rolls Narmaya, yeah. You can mod any X colors? I'm sure through very fair and official methods, yes. May I ask what I can ask for rants about if Furby did not add context? I don't know. I feel like the range is pretty wide. I feel like I don't usually say no to stuff. You know what I mean? I don't know. I mean, maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me being weird. But like, paint me like one of your French girls is sort of an inherently like sexual thing to me, at least. I mean, if you think about where it came from. And LUNALU's a child. So like, you know, I just wanted French Galleon rant. Okay. Don't ask for rants to get you in trouble. Yeah, I feel like it's a pretty wide margin. I feel like people have asked me for a lot of stuff, and I have very rarely said no. Doesn't involve kids or racism or other discrimination. You know, things that I think will be pretty obviously not a good thing. Perhaps I misunderstood you, but yeah, I think you have to sign up for an Arc World Tour event, right? To get the X colors normally. I rolled one of the 2 mains in the 1 match I've won. I mean, that's on the table, man. That could happen. Oh, nice. The UDP. Okay. Honestly, I think nothing put up a better fight on the Zoe than I've expected. I don't imagine that he's very familiar with playing Zoe, so. Not bad, not bad. Potato Super whiffed and had literally no recovery. It's got more recovery than you think, but she's rolling the whole time, though, yeah. Drag rolled Narman to Vicky. Anything is possible. I got kicked out of the game instantly. Damn. Said get the fuck out of there. She's a child. She's a Harvin. She got the body. No, I get it, but she looks like a child. In the same way that I would personally feel very strange about any sexual remarks made towards Charlotta for the exact same reason, right? I get it, yes, I understand. Officer, she only looks like a child. She's actually 90 years old. Harvin actually lived longer than people. But, like, come on, man. Can we just, like, right? I get it. I understand. I do. I know. But no. I wasn't disagreeing. You're spitting? Yeah. Well, but everyone has to fight Sprite. Last one standing wins. True. Okay, that is 2-0 for that fella. Let's go Dragalia and Kirigaki next. Sure. Dragalia rolled Narmaya into Vicky, huh? That's like almost suspicious, but I don't think Dragalia is gonna cheat. Yeah. Perhaps the context you included did make me misinterpret you. Forgiven. I apologize. Finally, Grand Blue let me in. It wasn't loading. Hey, Brick, can I have my money back? Oh, yeah, you could have your money back. Holy shit. 170. A surprising amount of points on nothing just for, like, the potential upside, right? But no, Sprite did, in fact. Wouldn't it be so funny if I just paid out the wrong Gamba and gave everyone your money, Benjamin? Wouldn't that be hilarious? I should, like, hold your channel points hostage next time. And before I pay it out, I'm like 5 subs. 5 gift subs, or I pay out the wrong side. Or my finger slips. Wouldn't it be some real nice channel points you got there? It'd be a shame if anything happened to them. I'd start a fire. The Scamba? Yeah. Alright, Kira and Dragalia. Pay me some protection money to keep your points alive. And also, I'm stealing your Layul, by the way. Dragalia and Kira. 2 minutes. Gamba. I know you're a fellow sweet toother. Are you a fellow nut and sweet hater? Okay. That's a funny way to say that. I don't love nuts in my sweet treats usually. Yes. If there's like some pastry or some cake or something like that can be made with and without nuts, I usually prefer it without. But I don't know if I would call myself a hater of them. I like nuts. I do like I like nuts in some contexts. You know, nuts, they're like a spice to me, you know, like a little bit of nut. A little bit of nut is totally fine, right? A tasteful amount of nuts, I got no problems with it. So true, Bestie. These nuts, yeah, tasteful amount of nut in my mouth, I got no problem with. Like a Ferrero Rocher or something like that, that's a tasteful amount of nut. Honorably duels you for the honor of my Layul. Ayo. How do you feel about baklava? I like it nutless, usually. Yeah, like, usually if there's something that comes with, like, I wouldn't not eat it because it had nuts in it. I'm not like, oh my god, I hate nuts. But it's more so like, if it could be made with nuts or without, I usually don't appreciate the texture they add to the whole experience. You know what I mean? I will say, as far as dessert, I am very much like just like a smooth, creamy, sort of like, yeah, like a smooth, creamy enjoyer, right? Like, my platonic ideal for a dessert is like a creme brulee or something like that, you know what I mean? Like, mostly just one kind of smooth, creamy texture all the way through. And nuts kind of break it up in ways that I personally don't fully appreciate. Not to detract from nuts, so I do want everyone to know LUNALU has had her eyes open to the world of Yuri. True. What about smooth, creamy nut? If it's a smooth, creamy nut, then that, you know, if it's a smooth, creamy nut, then we can certainly talk, at the very least. Time it took for the Galleon trailer to come out. I've gotten both Galleon units in the mobile game and gave them both wedding rings. Crazy. It should have been me, not him. Are you dead? Suicide combo? I think suicide combo kills, right? He's trying it. Actually, I don't think so now. No, I think they're barely alive. Never mind. Is creme brulee the best dessert to you, a cheesecaker? Something like a creme brulee to me is like for my own tastes, basically yes. As S tier gets. Right? I just want something that is altogether too sweet. Some sort of dairy adjacent thing, right? It's gonna get hit by the second one? Yeah, it is, okay. Some sort of dairy adjacent thing, creamy, smooth, you know? I like creamy things and tasteful amounts of smooth, creamy nuts. That's right, yeah. I need a Galleon trailer. I've been on a Galleon drawing spree. Well, you'll get it in a week. It should be Evo Japan, probably on the 11th, if I had to guess, on Sunday. After top 8 or something like that for Grand Blue. Oh, they messed up the conversion because of a little bit of lag. Second wave, my beloved.
It's about to get bloody.
It's about to get bloody. Here, just wake up LDP, perhaps. Alright, well. Wait, also Kira just got UL twice, too. Damn. Didn't they announce trailer during Evo Japan? Yes, exactly. No creepy nuts while having desserts. Now, I'll listen to some creepy nuts. I'm just saying I'm not, like, you know, unless it's smooth, creamy nut, I don't necessarily... Creepy nuts is one thing. How did I get Yule into Yule? It's been... There is something, assuming you have, like, a full LUNALU pool, Kira, which I do believe that you do. There's something weird when I get rolls a character. Like, it definitely seems likely-ish to give you the same one again. Creme brulee and flan go to desserts. Yes, exactly. Like those two are generally like those are basically my S tier desserts probably. Or I do like to drink my calories. My other S tier is like a milkshake. You know what I mean? I just want the flavor just directly injected into me without having to work for it too hard. Something you could just put in an IV and I could just die. You know? I like to work too hard for my desserts, which I think, you know, the nut, it makes me work a little bit. The nut makes me work, man. Alright, Sprite and Dragalia up next. And this is, I believe, the start of top 8. I hope they had quality of life changes to LUNALU to prevent repeats until the whole cast has been gone through at least once. Yeah. Gamba, true. That would be taken out of context, Brick. I love context. And if you want to take context out, I think that they're a wonderful person, and I hope that you treat them well. And I think that you'll be very happy together. Dragalia won that. How do you like root beer floats? It's alright. You know, it's alright. Sprite and Dragalia. This is... versus... Domino's had a limited time offer for triple chocolate chip cookies with fudge filling. It was divine. That does sound very nice. Let me fix the overlay real quick. This is Dragalia on the other side and Sprite. Percival for Sprite and Sora's for Dragalia. There's also winners, semis now. It's no longer pools. Forever rotisserie. Never old man. Oh, okay. I saw him doing something. I got a bit scared for him there, but it was HDP, so he was fine. Bye-bye. I love sweet and salty stuff. Yeah. Sweet and salty stuff with a smooth, creamy nut in the middle. Now we're talking. I hate flame carpet. I hate flame carpet. I hate flame carpet. Rare Percy gameplay. I forgot this character was in the game. I'm glad for it too, man. 'Cause every time I fight this character, I feel like I just burn to death. These two are at the top of the list for surprised that they're not super popular. I'm not too surprised about Sora's. I'm more surprised about Percy, certainly. He's listening. She loves Percy. I bet of all of the Fiend Rock Knights, Percy probably is her favorite. He's a little too excited. Fire and death? Bro, chill. Okay. Dust to dust, by the way. God, I hate flame carpet. Oh, nice. Caught him charging. Lance and Percy, those are her favorites. She likes them smooth and creamy. Oh, God. Old man Yowie. LUNALU does not seem to be a fan of Old man Yowie. What does he say when he goes into install, by the way? I'm pretty sure he ends in the word go. That's about all I got. Oh, they're scared of the command grab, man. They're terrified. At first I was afraid. Oh, my flame carpet. Wait, does his damage reduction apply to flame carpet? It looked like it did. Does his damage reduction apply to flame carpet? I wouldn't have thought so. Thinking about entering Grand Blue and learning, but I don't know who to play. I'm kind of new to fighting games as a whole. I only played Strive for almost a year now. Yeah, I mean, I know this might sound like cliched advice, but it's cliche because it's actually just the correct advice. Look at the roster. Whoever looks the coolest, play them. And if you have like multiple people that look cool, then we can talk about like play styles and what you like, right? Who do you play in Strive? Doesn't say prepare. Doesn't he say prepare yourself, or is that super? He says it's like more lines than that, right? Go for the super hot girl with super edgy guys. That's a Northern Line advice, right? It's like don't play 100 characters to find out because you don't know what you're looking for. Just pick the hottest character and move on. And honestly, that's based. But again, I don't think you need to pick the hottest character necessarily. That's totally fine. Just pick whatever character looks the most interesting to you and go from there. They're all viable. I think at one point he says seal yourself. He barks something when he goes into install. I can't quite tell what it is. Always wise, Northern Line. It's true. It's true. My goat. Hungry for more. Sure. I am Beatrix Vane. Dragalia definitely got a, what I'll describe as a good roll here. We'll see if that'll be enough. Vane is too excited to be LUNALU's type. She likes some edgy. Yeah, she's not actually freaking out over Vane, huh? Get grabbed, comma, I'm telling you, he's not smooth and creamy enough. Vayne, he's got like a... There's a texture to him that she doesn't enjoy. Yo, Dominic, thanks for the follow, man. Oh, you shield actually doing something? Rare footage.
Nerd.
And Rivulet Mara as well. Oh, well, just barely didn't have the clock to actually kill him there. Okay, good tech. It's one of them one-touch games. You shield actually putting in work, man. When Sprite's using it, Vayne actually looks like a fucking character. Looks like shield does something. Good spot dodge. Trying to put him on chip. He can't quite find it. In fact, he's the one who's gonna die. He's the one who's approaching chip. It's Dragalia. And as that panic mounted, Sprite got his ass. Nice. Holy shield value for real. Broken ass Sprite cam. Broken ass Vayne, man. That's how it goes. This Vayne character's too good. Bruh? You didn't bet against Sprite, did you? Okay. Forgiven. What do you do? My points? You did that to yourself, man. I got nothing. You did that to yourself. I'm not gonna lie to you. This Vayne operator, for real, you might need some nerfs? This Vayne guy? This Vayne champion? This Vayne agent? Dragalia is really good, obviously, but like betting against Sprite in this format, I think is shooting yourself in the foot a little bit. Betting against Sprite is just throwing money down a well in a LUNALU only bracket. I would definitely think so. Yes. All right, so Zidar and Faith. Personally, Faith is the person. If I have faith in someone, I thought Sprite was more of a specialist. Nope. You notice how I seeded him first? Every time he's come up, I've said I wouldn't expect him to lose today. Whole roster and Master, like half the roster in GM. Sprite is the absolute opposite of a specialist.
Believe in victory. Battle.
On with the ship. Handle this. Look sharp. How's this?
Sprite is the grinder, yeah. EQ Faffy, so true.
Stay back.
Faith is probably the person who I would if they do run into each other in winners finals, then I think Faith has a chance. Faith has like the LUNALU RNG has to be on his side a little bit, but Faith does also play the whole roster, which is why I seeded him second. The answer is always to try Grimnir. Gromner. Play Grimnir if you like twinks. Optimal twink gameplay. Zidar is on his Shoto grind. He's been getting a lot of these Shotos out of the LUNALU pool for sure. Forgot it doesn't actually say his rank. Almost there. Yeah, he doesn't have LUNALU in Grandmaster, which is funny. Because he just has the whole fucking cast in Grandmaster instead. He got the real LUNALU Grandmaster. He did it 1-by-1. Oh. Yep. It's a lot of damage. I think Sora's can kill here, certainly. Yep. Quite comfortably, in fact. And Faith has those routes. Have I been bested? Alright. We'll have to see an old man in diapers take his dub. Beatrix Fairy! Beatrix Fairy. We've been getting a lot of Beatrix Fairy today, man. And by a lot, I mean like twice, I think. But it's still funny that it happened. Beatrix versus Zoners, I suppose. This is, we'll see. Zidar got Fairy before, and it wasn't so bad for him. But alright, to Beatrix Fairy as well. This game has a funny sense of humor, certainly. You play Abba, Testament, and Dizzy? Was that the Strive player earlier talking? Rivulet? Yeah, in general, characters are going to be much easier to pick up in this game than something like Strive. Oh, good shimmy! Asking Rivulet? Yeah. Is this matchup again? Yep. Except Fairy's winning. Suspicious. This is the optimal matchup. Broken Ab versus Broken Ab. Who's Alba Testament and who? Ow. You have alerted the horse. Awesome lesbian couple. Evil and intimidating horse. Alba is like a install reliant character, right? She has a jealousy rage. Like she sometimes half the time you spend being garbage and half the time you're amazing. There's no Asuka or Happy Chaos or Jacko or Zato in this game. Well, there is a Zato, right? Zato is just near, basically. If you're talking about, like, for the archetype, if you're talking about the difficulty of play, then, you know, fair. Did you say Alba? I meant to say Abba. Do people say Abba? Is that how the name is pronounced? I was gonna do run up SSBA, I'm not gonna lie to you. Uh-oh. Well, Fairy. You almost won. I thought it was Abba. I guess it's ABA, technically, right? Is that like a Zelda from Smash Ultimate in Grand Blue? Like a summon-based, like, zoning type character? Honestly, Zelda is about as close to a puppet character as Smash has, I think. Lawayne? Lawayne's not a bad idea. Lawayne or Nier are both what's coming to mind. Abba like the band from when you were a kid. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh god. A little hyperspeed Granblue. Smash has Rosalina. True, that's true. That's pretty true. That's true. I forgot about Rosalina because, yeah, how could you not? That's pretty true. That's true. That's pretty true though. Matera kind of has the side B. Please play Grimnir. Everyone's just trying to recruit you to their character, man. I think she could have been dead there, but I think little close M. Oh no! Is this even gonna be full cinematic? Oh my god, her super is so ass. He's on chip though. Yeah. That super is so ass, but it didn't matter. It didn't matter. Broken ass Fairy, man. Beatrix can't do anything. Poor, honest, low-tier Beatrix. What's she supposed to do? Soars again. Yeah, the game definitely does, like, it seems like it picks a random pool within the set and goes back to it, right? Like, mid-set, it definitely seems to have a smaller pool of characters it can pick from. So yeah, indeed. There's a Grimnir someone's asking for. Dirt. It's always Dirter. Love to see some Dirter. Abba Testament and Dizzy. It looks like, seems to me like you like set play, you like two-step stuff, right? Granblue, I like visually and in order, and Armaya, UL, Matera, Anila, Zeta. To said earlier, I don't know how any of them plays out. Even if I play Testament and Dizzy, I play them very aggressively. Not a fan of heavy zoning, full screen stall. From the play style of characters you mentioned, I want to say Cagliostro, right? Which is not, but that was not one of the characters you were visually interested in. Ow. Cag is a lot like that, yeah. But from the list of characters that you picked, a character that's still got like some, they can play aggressively. They've got some like set play stuff. Grimnir or Kag are the set play doers. Yeah, I mean, of the list that Urvulid gave though, like the setting up a fuzzy count as set. I mean, Zeta, the setting up a fuzzy off her knockdown. That's it's knockdown mix. I like Kag if the whole child thing puts you off. I don't blame you. What about Eustace? Eustace would fit in there too, actually, yeah. A zoner who can be played. Actually, Eustace might actually be the choice, huh? But again, that wasn't on their list, but just play everyone for a few matches and choose for yourself. That's maybe the worst advice you could give someone. But so true, bestie. That is maybe the little that's actually this we go back to the fucking Northern Line clip, man. They don't know what they're looking for. Is Zidar a Grim main? He might. Actually, I have no idea who Zidar mains. What? But why? Because they don't even know what they're looking for. Right? Telling everyone, play 107 matches of Granblue before you decide your main is a bit insane, no? What's that, our main Zoe? I actually don't know. I only ever see this dude on secondaries. Play every character for a few matches and then choose is so much homework, man. Ow. Well, damn. There goes second seed. Can't play a game doesn't have a character I fall in love with. I mean, yeah, especially in fighting games, like having one character that you really associate with, right, is very important. Vicky? Change your main every week until you're set. Easy? You can't be serious, right? This isn't your actual, just play the game AMO is the best way to get better. Well, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about, like, picking a character to play. I eventually try them all, but I don't know how to start. Yeah. I like one of them. I'll need tons of games to find out. I think Blood is joking. I have to assume that he's kidding. I'm not gonna fall for the bait. I associate with Vasaraga, gigantic man. It's like half a year of finding your main. I do that. I'm bad at it, but it's super fun. If you have fun doing that, that's fine. But it's certainly not the best way to pick a main. You start with Grimmer Kag. Yeah, I know it wasn't in your list, but it sounds. One of those two sounds like the closest to the characters that you played in Strive. Whichever one is more interesting to you. Max level Rage Baiter? For real. Let me pay out the Gamba real quick. Damn! Damn! I mean, I thought Faith was gonna win too, but Forgiven has not been the points have been bleeding out of this man. My whole fortune? For real. I fumbled that B round on so many levels. Letting free-to-plays try the entire roster out for free for a week? Yeah, I did see. That's very cool. Alright, so, now, yeah, we go down here. Nothing's match is still not ready? Looks like Kira and Mac are still playing. So let's get Basu and Belfoy Boy in here, and then winner goes. My first Gamba back was not kind to me. It does happen. This which might look a little too simple, at least overall. It isn't gambling if you intend to lose. That's true. That's true. Is that the reason I'm trying the game out? Free to play try? Yeah, having a free version is really nice. Yeah, I would say of the list that you mentioned, Rivulet, I almost want to say Zeta, I feel like, might be similar-ish. Maybe I'm wrong, but just in the sense like her whole life basically does start once she gets a knockdown. Alright, this is Basu. It's Basu and Kira, yeah? No, Basu and Belfoy Boy. Right. Eustace has the craziest knockdown pressure. That's probably not true, but Eustace is also certainly a good choice there, but it just wasn't on the list. Basu and Belfoy Boy. I hope they add Jita to the perma pool for the free version. It does that would kind of make sense, right? Grant and Jita are basically, they are both the captain. You need this so much. No, I agree, but I don't know about the craziest knockdown pressure. Zeta, while complex, also has pretty good general tools and can be played at a pretty simple level, at least in beginner ranks. Yeah, I mean, every character can, right? Is your YouTube stream up? It should be, right? Is it not? I'm looking at it right now. It looks up. So you're live on YouTube, so I went to the better website to come say hi. What the hell? Hello. Everyone always talks about knockdown pressure. We're going to start talking about knock-up pressure. So true. Look up how to play some characters and check who I vibe with more. Currently, Narmaya, Uel, Matera, Cagliostro, Zeta, and Anila. Matera certainly counts as well. Matera is a zoner that has, like, when she gets a knockdown or she gets some space, she can set up some butterflies to do some crazy shit, right? She can also be played more aggressively, certainly. Like, if you want to take a zoner. Yeah, Matera, Cagliostro. Matera, Cagliostro. One of those two is probably the closest to what you, if I understand correctly, the closest to what you liked from your mains in Strive, I think. Matera is a little bit more screen control. Oh. Belfoy Boy says, sorry, Mr. Streamer, could you DQ me? Well, congratulations on your free dub, Basu. You are just him. God, he's so good. You don't have to try, man. Oh. Challenge might just die. Basu getting plot armor once again, for real, man. Though Challenge might have just had a heart attack. It's got there. Okay, I figured it out. Nice. Okay, so we're still waiting on Kira and Max match, and then Muffin will fight the winner of that. Let's go, Basu, for real. What was our Gamba for this sweep? I did not set up a Gamba for that yet. Do winners first, for real? I mean, the thing is just like, these guys are going to be waiting. I can at least split the waiting in half, Honestly, I might just do Dragalia and Basu first. Yeah, let's do that. I'm up like 15k right now. I don't know if I want to gamble more. But you could be up like 7 million K, man. You could be up like a billion gajillion K, dude. Why is Zidar getting panini pressed? Gambling is meant for losing. Get this nothing guy off the cabinet, man. Get this guy out of here, man. Get this fucking nothing guy out of here, man. Get this fucking nothing guy out of my cabinet, man. Call me a newly elected politician the way I'm cleaning out my cabinet. Losers. This is losers' quarters, technically. No one says Beelzebub, he's got a teleport like Testament. True, true. He doesn't do a lot of the same, set play stuff, though. Am I end up picking a set play zoner? Matera, okay. If you want set play zoner, it's Matera. Oh, I mean, Fairy can technically do it too, but Matera is, again, a little bit more on the aggressive side, from what it seems. Pseudo rush down with a twist. I think try Matera and Kag and see how you like them. Matera does also have strive damage, so she fits. True, dude. It's a zoner that can shoot you in the fucking head. Basu and Dragalia for the Gamba. Go, go, go. I'll make short work of you. I feel like Dragalia is a hidden 2B player. I mean, her JH is basically a flip if you think about it. Yeah, Matera Kag seems right as a start anyway. I thought Dragalia did play 2B. I feel like I've made the flip JH joke before, so you might be right. She still got the wall bounce there, right? Again, Catalina, she lost a lot of wall carry. It's just that, you know, her corner carry went from way longer than the length of the screen to a little bit less than the length of the screen, right? Is it me or is 2Bs run really fast? Oh no, it's not you. 2B can like, I think it's like 20 something frames that takes her to run full screen. Like 2B dashing at you from full screen is basically a reaction check, right? And shit's insane. It's very fast. And also so far gave me 2 fairies, 2 sandies, 1B. I don't know how this random select works. I don't know. It seems like once it picks within a set, it is more likely to give you that character again. I am the projectile. Catalina corner carry nerf is like, what happens if you tax billionaires? Well, in the sense that they usually just end up not paying them anyway. Taxation without enforcement, but it's a reaction check, but if you react too fast, it'll parry for you. Okay, cool. Pod. Oh! Very true, Edward. Everyone's thought, you know, can someone just do it already? Okay, sure. The double. What's it called? The double pod right there. Is God off work? What's good, Mr. Streamer? What's going on, nobody? We are doing the LUNALU bracket, and it has been. Oh! Uno versus Grimnir. Oh, Basu. Do you know how to play the little guy? It's been fun, honestly. It's been fun watching people figure it out on characters they might be, you know, only tangentially related with. Hiya! I hate this 2B champion. His name's 2 buttons for a reason. Damn. LUNALU tournament? Yeah. LUNALU only wall brawl. Fine technique. How based? Does Basu know how to be based with Uno? I don't know, man. How based? Uno equals little guy. That's right. That's right. 2 awkward but broken characters on my screen. How based? Rakshasa. I need Basu to spot dodge at least once here before he either wins or dies. Oh, he said the wrong voice line, man. He didn't go how based. Woo! That rising JH has got to be a misinput. Okay, sure. And Grim was minus there, but Basu called out that he's going to match on his minus frames, and it worked out. Dragalia, known serial killer, it's true. Oh, I think he tried to close H right there. Grim's minus, but he's only like -2, man. You can't be doing that kind of shit. Oh, no, not the Unk check. He's not based, and we will never hear him ponder the magnitude of his baseness. How based? How based? How based? Well, rip. Oh my god, he's getting... please, that's my daughter. Sir? Sir, that's my daughter. Sir! Okay. Let's move on. How based? Does Uno say stop it when he blocks? Does he actually? Alright, so that's a Dragalia W right there. Nothing and Mac are next. That match is ready, and Mac's here. Perfect. I always cooked the moment Drag got my secondary. How based? Me listening to Little B, Base God. How based? My 10 points turned into 11 TY Dragalia. So that happens when you bet on the favorite, man. You gotta take risks if you want to make money. Alright, this is no longer Loser's Quarter. This is Loser's Top 8. 2B Flip, my beloved. It's basically a flip, if you think about it, in many ways. Master LUNALU versus S plus LUNALU. This shit's not fair. It's not fair, man. It's a mismatch. Ref. Ref, do something. Nothing versus Mac. If you were to voice act any character in Grand Blue, who do you think you'd do the best job at? Who sounds most like me? I'm thinking Sora's because the age checks out. Okay, this is why? What did I do to you, man? What do you what did I do? What did I do? I'm 26? Why? Sitting on a mountain of brick bucks, I didn't do too much risk. Just stole it all from Fred. You're only 26? See? They said only. That means I'm young. Gamba? There's a Gamba. You do Belial justice? Brick, what month is your birthday? April. It was last month. It was April 4th. I'm getting called old. I'm getting called a rapist, I think. You look like 32. What did I do, man? What did I do to you people? Why? Happy belated birthday thing. Congrats, you're a granddad now, apparently. I don't look 32. Look like that? I look 32. You're 26. God, you're ancient. How are you still moving? Can we? Why are we bullying me? Like, what? I know. For once, I want to talk about the tournament. If the alternative 26 is young, what the fuck? It's the beard. You'll de-age by 10 years if you shave it. I think I'll look like 16 if I shave it. I don't think I'll look like. I think right now I look 26, and if I shaved it, I'll look like 17. You had the dinosaurs, bro? Oh, you know, I feel like this is a little much. You know, I didn't do anything to deserve this. I was just sitting here. I didn't even say anything mean about anyone. I was just sitting here, and now I'm getting cooked. Is it hard to ride woolly mammoths? I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. I assume so. I can make assumptions. I can assume that it seems pretty tough to me. Bro, help build the Great Wall? It's not even the right geographic area, man. Even if I was old as fuck. I think you look 26, you're beautiful in all ways. See, now that just doesn't seem genuine. Is it more difficult surfing or snowboarding? This isn't even like an age question, right? This is a genuine... I just haven't done any of them. I don't know. I'm 25, we should line up. I turned 24 yesterday, I'm not far behind you. Apparently we're all gonna die soon. You go to school with Genghis Khan. I'm not East Asian. Like, what is happening? Even if I was like 3,000 years old, there's no way that I would have nothing to do with Mongolia, man. It doesn't make sense. Like, even if I was that old, why am I over there? Why am I building the Great Wall? Rock did just ask a general question. Yeah, fair. I don't know, actually. I've neither surfed nor snowboarded. How are the stone tablets you wrote philosophy on in the old days? My god. Mr. Streamer, did you know that shaving improves your RS reactions by 60%? It might help my brain to be more aerodynamic. That's what I thought we were doing. You know, you're precious, Rock, for real. If you listen to this Gen Omega or whatever they're called, we should retire already. I guess I'm past my prime, man. I'm Unk. You know, I'm like listening to like my friends, like their younger siblings and stuff, hanging out with their friends. They're just like ICL, TS, PMO, SM, RN, BFFR, and then I think they say like a racial slur, and I'm just like, it don't make sense to me, man. It don't make sense. Also, the game is fucking over, man. The game's over. The game ended so fast, the Spectate couldn't keep up. The Spectate's Unk. It's not me, man. It's not me. Apparently it's Boy the Streamer. It's not me, man. The Spectate's the one who's Unk. Are you actually the author of the Epic of Gilgamesh? Now that one, maybe. That might be true, actually. CAG ended? I assume the CAG won that, right? It certainly looked like the CAG was about to win that. Oh, just didn't record it. Brick can read Sumerian text. I'm the same my younger siblings, except I understand what they say. Listen, man. ICL, TS, PMO, SM, RM, BFFR. Rick, don't worry, you're a baddie in my heart. He left match. I see. Cat was mid combo that would have killed. Yeah. Saibao, indeed. Brick commissioned Dante's Inferno. Go. That sounds like cat. Yeah, it sounds like a nothing or a Mac win right there. Reacted too slow to commentate the match. Truly ancient. Rick's so old he was in Journey to the West. Okay, that's a compliment though. That shit is kind of goated. No, I'm kind of a fan. All right, now we can do winners finals. Sprite and Zidar. I thought somewhere it was actually Brick. That was the end of the dinosaurs. Wait, between Dragalia and Basu, that was Dragalia who won, yes? I think so. Give me my points. I have memes to grind and money to make. So true, bestie. Enjoy your points. Sorry, I'm voting for Sprite on this one. You just don't have enough experience? Damn. Alright, well, here's your chance to do that. Zidar or Sprite? Sprite? Sprite. No one versus no one. Gamba up. Isn't Sprite master on every character? Yep, and he's GM on most of them too, or he has gotten GM at some point on most of them. So old that could be your dad. Let's take it a step further, actually. No, hold on. This is the guy on the leaderboards? This is the guy on the leaderboards, yeah. Sprite. Halberst. And Zidar. Honestly, I'm just glad that we're talking about how amazing Sprite is now, and no longer talking about how I shook hands with a T-Rex in my youth. This is a normal Thursday for him? Yeah. He hasn't joined in the past few wall brawls, but then I was doing a LUNALU only wall brawl. I saw Sprite's name in my shit. I immediately just seated him #1. Hey, Brick, do you ever get to talk to Jesus Christ? All right. Look, that would have been dope, honestly. I don't know. I feel like that would be pretty cool, but no, I've never gotten that chance. Two LUNALUs like Pokemon trainers watching their mons fight. Yeah. You were never young? I was born, I Benjamin Buttoned, except I never reverse aged. I was just born 70. I stayed like that the whole time. The most Uno I've ever seen in bracket. Yes! Somebody knows how to play the old man. Halberst. Pardon me. Rick was born Unk. This is not Unk. Yeah, like, shaking hands with Jesus Christ is not Unk, man. 2,000 years old is not Unk. I'm pretty sure that means that I'm like a vampire. So based. How based? Wake up DP, sure. Oh, nice throw. Vampires still look young. My bad, man. No, it's on me. Oh, he's hitting the link too. He missed the one after it somehow, but he got the 6XL link, which is pretty tough. Very tough. I shouldn't say anything, man. I'm sorry. I apologize. That is the one. Zidar, to my understanding, is a young fella. I'm not so sure that I would recommend the Raging Strikes there, Sprite.
War is not.
Invest in some skincare or something? I look young, man. I look young. I have good skin, even for my age. Brick actually was a doctor that turned Muzan into a demon? So true. Alright, hold on. 1-0 Zidar. Please get Zeta. Sprite on the Cagliostro. Quick plugs for Jesus. He loves you. True. Rick's about to crash out against chat. I'm being bullied. I didn't do anything, man. I didn't do anything. It's not fair. Can I get a refund? What the Sigma? I might have voted against you, but you have to pull through because he got CAG. What the fuck? Yep, that's I think he did an aerial at the end there. It's because you saw he got crushed. What is that 2H? It was a Heartbox extension from an aerial that Sprite did after he teleported. You saw crush on the 2H, so it went through another normal. A lot of cross-up aerials like that will extend your Heartbox quite prodigiously. I'm never gambling again. I'll never fight again. Cause this is how it ends. You know what I'm talking about? Breaking the habit? Does that make me old? I feel like that makes me old. But not like Jesus Christ old. Like, you know, early 2000s old. That's not old. Good song, and yes, yeah. Oh. I know exactly what you're talking about. Indeed. Unk old? Alright. I shouldn't have said. I share the things I like with chat, and I immediately punish for it. You're right, you're not Jesus Christ old, you're Hades old? That's like, it's not even fair, man. It's like ageless creatures. You hitting the button? No, you're not. Eat maxing.
Tough stuff.
I think you do a good job of voice acting, maybe Vayne. True, when he goes Hawk to it's me, man. That's how I go through life too. I like when he goes Hawk to like it's a mythic level now, for real. Don't worry, my favorite band is the Killers that dates me harshly. I'm pretty sure this also tells me I think that tells me like your race, probably. Rick so old he was there when the Vedas were written? That's actually the first one that I don't understand the reference to. Is that like some sort of like Hindu sacred text or something? Bruh? Am I wrong, Midnight? I don't know, I personally am a big fan of Rick's Lowain Bro's impression. True. What's the... Ow, my knees! That wasn't a good one, wasn't a good one. I can do better than that, don't worry about it. Sprite pull through? Sprite's not pulling through right now, man. Zidar? I might have, I might have underrated this Zidar fella, man.
On with the shit handle.
See, wait, what the hell? Wait, he was summoned? Bro, fam, what the hell? Gah. Seox Gah moment? Gah. He goes Gah when he does his parry. Coming through. Is Unalu watching the stream? She must be. It was really that much of a white boy band? Yeah, man, I'm sorry. yeah, it is. Listen, yeah, I like some of their shit too, but you know, I went to an overwhelmingly white university, and I'll tell you what kind of shit was playing at the parties, man. Gah. Gah. Seox Gah. Gah. Sprite Lowain actually helped me get to Master. If we get something with fun and whimsy, like Vayne, Lowain, maybe Willness? Ooh, Willness would be fun. Ow, ow, gah. When you know, at my university, there was, the dude was very often, basically against my will, I become very aware that he is coming out of his cage and he is doing just fine, is all I'll say. Strike at the combo, man. It's okay, it's Lowain, though. Lowain does not really hit that hard. Seox out the kitten paws like an angel without wings. Goddamn. Buff Lowain counter? I'm okay with it being bad. But it is certainly bad. Zidar stop throwing? Maybe Sprite's just goated, man. Is it Zydar's fault he was fighting fucking broken ass Lowain on bottom one Seox? People white people love Mr. Brightside. He is it was only a kiss. It was only a kiss, okay? Now she's falling asleep, or he's falling asleep, and she's calling a cab. That's for damn sure. You know, it's not a bad song. I like the song. I'm just saying, you know, Midnight tells me that his favorite band is the Killers, and I know. Ow. Favorite song is When You Were Young. True. Oh god. I bet all 7 channel points on your name. You can't do this to me. I'll be bankrupt. Oh, what the hell? The spot dodgy. Sprite's not gonna make this reverse 3-0 comeback, surely. There's no way. There's simply no shot. I don't say it's a bad band, by the way. I'm just saying, you know. Very, very good chance I could guess your general ethnicity. See, my favorite band would probably just straight up dox me. Saying my favorite band would probably just straight up dox me. Interesting. I love stress testing my GPU. You get Zeta or Narm in the last game? Well, that's just fucked up. You know what I am? I've revealed too much. You know too much. Don't Stop Believing by Journey. All Star by Smash Mouth. Same breed. I think Don't Stop Believing broke containment though. But certainly there's still a there's a demographic for that. Ow. Whoo! Little late wall action. Dude, if he had converted into you fireball there, I think they'd be dead. That Twitch shatter is a Midwestern white boy. My Way by Frank Sinatra's The Vibe. See, that's like, not only does that tell me you're white, but I also, like, it makes me wonder if you've committed a hate crime at some point in your life. It's a good song, right? It's a good song. I like that song. But citing that as your favorite song makes me wonder if maybe, you know, I feel like, at the very least, a couple of microaggressions a week, right? Certainly. Yowie? Holy shit, wait, it's Lancelot Vayne. You're right. Cheeks ass Vayne. Is Lance a good matchup for Vayne? Does he top canonically in the Yaoi matchup? The whole tournament should have been best of 5, so we could get more Lance versus Vayne, and also so we could be here for a while. Also default Vayne, which is crazy. True. Wide open. That's a nice cross-up jump button that he's got there. Lance probably beats Vayne because Vayne is cheeks. That's fair. You're not letting her Fujoshi side out. She's drooling all over this match. She doesn't like Vayne that much, to my understanding. Big Lance fan, though. Is he dead? Oh, it's not even full cinematic. Never mind. He's definitely not. Holy shit, he sends you far away. I guess full screen is where he wants you, but... It's a Sieg player at heart, 2U SSBA. True, true. I mean, I do like Frank Sinatra. I've never been pinned down by genre. Does the fact that I relate to Guilty Gear Stride music make me crazy? Relate to it? I mean, it depends on the song, I guess. I like ups and downs. The Guilty Gear music is all great. I don't know how much of it I relate to, personally. Might have wanted more. I mean, you know, you can do best of 3 the whole time. You can do best of 5 the whole time. You can do best of 10 the whole time. It's a time consideration, mostly. I do have, unfortunately, a lot to prepare for on this Japan trip. True, sometimes I do think that this is bullshit blazing, and yet still my heart is blazing. And 2H is an inch away from obliterating him. Wait, I just realized he just fucking won. Oh my god. I forgot that shit was 2-2.
Another great match.
Well, damn. That's quite the comeback. Honestly, really, great fight put up there by Monsieur Zidar. But I didn't know that kind of happened kind of quick. A little bit of bad RNG is all it takes, man. Weird that it's not saving some of these, but oh no, I see. Why is it going in this order? What the hell? Wait, what? Wait, huh? Yeah, it's going in like reverse. Yeah, weird. Regardless, though, yeah, Sprite. Gonna go Goon now. I hate it here. I appreciate the honesty, I suppose. Sprite was the favorite. It would have been quite the upset if Zidar had won, but doing God's work? I don't think that's God's work. You know, he's doing some kind of work, for sure. Like definitely, there is work being done. I don't know if anything about it is quite deific. Me personally. All right, Faith and Mac. And Mac. That's weird. I can't find the room. I will. Talk about her model in the background. She's drooling. No, I'm saying she's only drooling for Lance. I think. I don't think she drools for Vayne. Is my point. I guess I'll remake the room real quick. That should fix it. If anything weird is going on. Sorry, have to remake real quick. This is same password though. Password Brawl. My game crashed. What the hell? Okay. Give me a minute. Sure. Vayne is the guilty pleasure she hides from the world. I don't. When I saw that when Vayne was on screen, I don't think she was actively drooling. But yes, perhaps she's so indecent about it that she has no desire to even show that to us. Okay, while Faith's game is crashing, let me try this Jita combo. Nothing guilty about liking Vayne. He's a big, beefy golden retriever who does the cooking and cleaning. That's true. That's true. He's kind of the ideal man. In many ways. He's burying my children. Lots of negative, like a downside if you're not you, certainly. Makeup maintenance is happening? Wait, really? My dumbass is still online. Are we sure? Oh shit, Faith is here. Rick always misses my golden lines. I'm not quite so sure you have golden lines, bro. Oh, 11-4. Okay, that's not so bad. That's not so 11. Okay, 11-4. That's well, I say not so bad. That's some really good damage, rather. I guess you can probably. I wonder what that looks like on level 1 charge. Rick always misses my ocean. Ah, it's so true. Rick always misses the woolly mammoths he's hunting. Am I right, fellas? Brick's bad at throwing spears. He's got hunter-gatherer energy. And Faith. And this is losers' quarters. Give points. Yep, yep.
Ready to fight.
Shoutouts to Vayne. True.
Not quite.
Let me get the Gamba up real quick.
Uh-oh.
This is Faith and
Thanks a ton,
Mac.
Cheetah. Give me just a second
There you go.
and we'll
Gamba
be
up.
good.
Thanks a ton, Jita.
Believe in victory.
Hawk to,
On with the
I saw
show.
others saying they would have won today. If you're having connection
They say
issues, that's my
generosity
guess.
is the only thing that separates us from the beasts.
Yo, Orochi, thanks for the gift sub, man. Went over to Fen as well. Very generous of you. Much appreciated, much appreciated. Duel versus Jita. See, I was playing Jita in training mode. Suddenly, Jita pops up. Yes, sir. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. How's this? Oh my god, just the DP straight up? What even is UL's best punish there? Probably 6-6H? Is that her best starter? You watching? And all the watching the stream for real? It's true. Sam Sara. I swear, sometimes Rasuja has more of a country accent than UL, man. Sam Sara. Rasuja about to ask me what's the most I've ever lost in a coin toss, dude. Meaning to ask, how did you survive the meteor when none of the dinosaurs did? I hit underground. They were too big, man. I just spot dodged it, actually. It was active for less than 29 frames, the explosion. Oh, God! It was like 25 active frames. It was a tight input, but... He hit underground with the chickens, that's true. The chickens and the rats. And we took over the world together. Interesting. Do you know which one came first, the chicken or the egg? You jumped over the shockwave? True, it's like Souls. It's like Elden Ring, you know? It's like fighting Godfrey in Elden Ring. Every time he stomps his foot, you jump. Free punish. The rat. Out, 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 out. Give me some Raisin Canes. Ooh. Those sound nice. I'm gonna get some takeout today as well, probably. I'm already starting. I'm feeling it. Even though I have some work to do to get set up, I'm in the vacation mood. It's happening, right? I want to just like take horrible care of my health and do nothing. I still got to set up the video so the YouTube channel doesn't like stop posting when I'm gone. But besides that, I like, you know. When's your flight? Saturday at 5 something. 5 something. I can't remember if it's 5 p.m. or a.m. It's one of those two. Probably not a.m. That's what I'm thinking about it. Maybe, oh, no, it was not. 8? I don't know. I just realized I don't know what my flight is. Hope your packing's all done. I'm not bringing too much. I'm bringing like basically 2 weeks worth of clothes and nothing else. I don't think I'm not gonna have to check any luggage. I don't think. Every time that I have checked luggage recently, the fucking airline has lost my shit. Both times that I've gone on a plane, Air Canada has lost my fucking luggage, man. If I just keep DPing, would I counter hit an earthquake? I mean, I think the earthquake might have an SSBA attack level, so it might crush your DP. Is Japan gonna need some room for souvenirs? I'm not really a souvenir guy, honestly. I don't think I'm gonna buy very much. I'm gonna be in Japan. Coming back on the 19th of May, leaving on the 3rd or 4th, the 3rd. Piece of clothes, no check luggage. Yeah, I got a carry-on and a personal item. That's enough, man. How can we get this much Gromnir suddenly? The universe is apologizing to Durdur for never having him in the wall brawl. Spit some Japanese for us. Shiroi onna wa doko desu ka? Is that right? Is that right? They don't really use the ka very often in, you kind of interpret from the context, right? Be like, Shiroi onna wa doko desu? Wa doko? Shiroi onna wa doko? Is that right? I'm trying to say where the white woman at. I'm not entirely sure how to say it. Any Japanese experts? How wrong is that? How far off am I?
Nice try. Too easy.
They're in Marvel Rivals? So true, actually. Very true. Dr. Umar, do something. I'm sorry, I'm not that good to get on stream. What the hell? No, it's okay. You're ass, and that's your fault, Nainu. It's okay. It's fine. And Durdur will never forgive you for that. I'm going on a 1-week trip. I'm getting me a checked bag for my clothes. I'm a simple man. I'm a simple man. After Umar stays fuck away. Oh, trust me. I have, oh god, I got no love lost for Dr. Umar. It is just funny to talk about Snow Bunny line control. Hakujin no Onna. Oh, okay. Hakujin wa no Onna. Okay, Shiroi is not correct there, huh? Hakujin no Onna wa doko? Gotcha, gotcha. I'll walk into the soap land and that'll be the first words out of my mouth. J-Kapu. J-Kapu. It's White Queen, mind control. Someone who has never understood a single word of Japanese, you sound correct. My adjective for white was incorrect. I said shiroi, which I think is like how you would say like, you know, that like a shirt is white or something, not a person. Which one of those words is white woman? Hakujin, I think, is white. Hakujin no is like white, and then the no particle associates it to onna, which is woman. Hakujin no onna is white woman. Haku is white? Yeah, yeah. Hakujin is like white person, basically. Because Jin is like person. So it's like white, like woman of white people is technically the like direct translation, because like no is like a particle that relates like belonging, kind of, right? But yeah. As someone who has a white girlfriend, I'm very much so under white woman mind control, and you know, I hope that you're very happy. I wish you all the best. They got what?
Is that all?
Ow. Lorraine versus Lucilius, huh? This is a roll. I don't think this is very good for Faith, but he's kind of cooking so far. Is this a good matchup for Lorraine? I would think not, but I mean, what do I know? White ass Lucy, Hakujin no Lucilius. White ass Lucy on the beach cooking my eyes. Yeah, it's fucking it's albedo, man. Oh, nice. Didn't even do the finisher, so it's even more punishable. Well picked up by Mac. It's not a bad matchup for Lorraine. Fair. I know Lucilius does hurt a lot of like zoner or zoner adjacent characters, but maybe Lorraine's tools interact in a certain way with Tessera to make it more doable. Oh, he just blocks it. Not that much recovery on the bro family. Oh, he drops it. Protected the Aki way too, so no chip. Has the health lead, my bros. Junkrat. Oh, he got... Bro, if you Junkrat there, he has nothing he can do. That's tough. If you Junkrat when Lucilius is in that stance, he's just completely stuck. Okay. Holy shit, Uniko? Welcome, welcome. Toxic slash bro fam yaoi. Is this correct? Women of white people? Ow, ow, ow! What's going on, Uniko? Hyperpet the little guy? Indeed, indeed. Thanks for the raid. You think Lil Wayne ever kisses the homies? He better. Are they really a bro fam? If, you know. He better? I'm right there with you. My bros! With that Japanese Brick's getting the foreigner prices? I mean, I think, to be completely fair, Haihara, I think they're gonna take one look at me and give me the foreigner prices. I don't think I look like not a foreigner, certain. I'm not so sure that speaking good Japanese would really do anything to fix that. Bracket was so funny. It's a good time. Laxatives or rat poison? Go eat Wendy's? What the hell? LUNALU is totally in Wayne's dreams. You should be able to random into Sammy or Tommy. I learned my 2B needs a bucket of WD-40 to de-rust. Yeah. 2B is definitely one of the landmines in this. If you just don't play her that much, she's just so different, right? Ow, ow, ow. I know, yeah. It's my understanding, I'm pretty sure, listen, Japan, it seems like a very nice country in many ways, but, oh god. I think my ass is getting the foreigner prices regardless. I might, do you think I'll get a single Nihongo Jozu over the course of the whole, even if it's like kind of a dismissive one? I'm not gonna do that much talking to Japanese people, I don't think. Honestly, none of us learned a ton of I learned a bunch of Japanese like 3 years ago, and I'm just kind of holding on to whatever I remember. If you're able to random into Meg, God, I miss her. That's punishable! Nice. Oh, he drops it though. The lag spike. My goat, Faith, lag switching. Do it, King. Get his ass. Lag switch on his ass. Okay. Okay. That's right. That's right. That's how we win these LUNALU brackets, man. You gonna have lots of sushi break? Yeah, maybe. I'm not a huge fan of sushi. King Crimson. Yep. King Crimson has already skipped past your kill combo? That's horrible news, man. You are dog shit? That's true. Faith, you are in fact dog shit. Never forget it. He's robbed that lagged right as he got to confirm. I see you, Faith. I see. Listen, I'm so sorry for that. Listen, if you want to lag switch, man, that's fair. There's nothing in the rules that says you can't lag switch. I see what you're cooking up there, man. It's cool that you at least try speaking a little. I mean, I understand a little bit. I understand or can speak a very like at the like kindergarten level, maybe not even of Japanese. But I never. I was a lot better like 4 years ago. When I first thought we were gonna go, I actually got to the point that I was like pretty good at understanding like the sentence structure and the grammar and stuff like that. And it was just a matter of expanding my vocabulary. But you know, that was a long time ago. And some other things have. I was never like it still wasn't like cemented enough in my brain that I just remember it, right? So it's still the kind of thing where it's a use it or lose it, and I did not use it very much, at all. In fact. Okay, Faith and Dragalia. So I felt when I was in Spain. Experience really helps the comprehension, though. True. Is it Faith? Wait, why'd Dragalia leave? Is it not Faith and Dragalia? Yeah, it's Faith and Dragalia. Get back here, man. Get back here, man. Someone get this guy. Add to Dragalia. Password. Brawl. I think I'm down for the day. You lost like 100 billion channel points. So. Average U Tessera into dying. Extremely common U Tessera L. TJ's gonna cry myself to sleep. And it's okay, man. Listen. Faith, he's a notorious lag switcher. It's not your fault. Oh god. Oh god. Reading is a tough. That's foo and it's got the. Is that poo? Puri. No, that's not right. Is that poo? That's ri. Puri, and then it's the little tsu that extends it. Burik. Oh, buriku. Buriku. Yeah. I was stuck on the poo. Buriku-san. Yeah, Buriku-san gambatte. Yeah. I see. I got stuck on the. I saw boo as poo, and that, I was fucking cooked from the beginning, man. What can I say? So true. Yeah, reading is certainly gonna be a tough one.
But not knowing when to give up.
Was machen wir morgen einen Stream?
No weakness, and I'll prove it.
What's the? Is it stream? Ich streame?
Let's go.
The P sound would be yeah. That's foo. Yes, that's foo and poo. Yes. This is losers semis. That's the other one too. German. I mean, German's even longer ago though, right? I was even better at German than I was at Japanese, but except we're talking like 11 years ago, not like 4 years ago. The P sounds have little circles. Right. The Handakten or something like that. Let's see. Faith and Dragalia. There's your Gamba, you degenerates. Gamba to your heart's content. Granathan versus Vasaraga? Is that what we're doing here? Yeah. Okay. Voss, I think, definitely can be a landmine if you're not used to playing him. One of the more unique characters in terms of how he approaches, playing the video game. But Dragalia seems familiar. Just watching him move around and stuff. Buriku-san gambatte. Oh, that's a dead boy. It's a very dead boy.
Here I go.
Ow. It's a very dead boy. Even with the 18,000 health, I fear. He just don't got it like that. He's not taking those hits. Now for the climax. Round start, M Fireball ended 1. Yeah, no, why not, man? For sure. No, for sure, man. Definitely, for sure. Come on. My glasses don't quite fit right on my face anymore, but I'm not really sure. I think like one of the little nose pads needs to be adjusted, but I'm too stupid to visualize like how rotating one of the inner nose pads would make it sit on a different angle on my face. I'm a little stupid, man. Everyone's been talking about this 100 people versus a gorilla shit, man. I don't know. I feel like it's an interesting discussion. I like it. It's an interesting discussion topic. It can branch off into a lot of different talks like that as well. But streaming German is stream, but I misgendered it. It's Dale, not D. It's masculine. Streaming is masculine. Even more proof that it's a male-dominated industry. What the fuck? Lessons from 1642 aren't that great anymore. Okay, this is. I just can't say anything, man. What about 100 people versus Vasaraga? So that's. I mean, unfortunately, the 100 people are getting cooked, right? 100 dudes clear a gorilla? Yes. Now, I will say, I do think that 100 dudes clear a gorilla just because a gorilla can't kill that many people before it gets exhausted, man. I think the gorilla is going to fall down on the ground. It's gonna like rip like 15 dudes in half or something like that, right? If like everyone is bum rushing the gorilla, it might get like 20 dudes or something. And this is gonna fall over, man. It's gonna be too tired. It's gonna be exhausted. And then there's gonna, I mean, I think the whole argument comes down to, if you think that a grown human, a grown adult male, full force stomping on a gorilla's skull does at least 1 HP of damage, which I think is, they're not made of steel, right? I think that definitely is true. Then the gorilla can't beat the 100 people, right? Plain and simple. Because at the end of the, eventually the gorilla's just gonna fucking collapse of exhaustion. You can't like, you know, even if it's, no matter how easy it is for a gorilla to like rip a dude in half, it's still some amount of effort. Right. Try benching the bar for like 90 reps. You'll fall down eventually. Rick has fought many a gorilla in his long time in this realm, so he'd solo one. Okay, no, man, no. Ow. Rick's a gorilla down player? I think everyone else is a gorilla up player. I will say, I think the gorilla, basically, if you give the gorilla infinite stamina, I think it's basically, yeah, you know, he's chilling, right? If you give the gorilla infinite stamina, he like, I think the only thing, the men aren't even reaching that gorilla's head. Well, I think eventually, though, I think it's going to collapse of exhaustion, is my point, right? Humans have better stamina than basically any large animal, and like, even a human with like 1-tap potential can't kill 100 people before they get tired, right? Even if you gave them like superhuman strength, basically. The Brick 1v1 a gorilla like the wolf? No, obviously not. No. One person is losing 100 times out of 100. Right? 2 people are losing 100 times out of 100, but 100 is a lot of guys, man. Brick knows the common ancestor between humans and gorillas, so it'll be nice to him. Wow. How about 20 versus a gorilla? That's a much more interesting argument. Because again, I don't think I'm a gorilla down player. I think that unless the gorilla basically is going to collapse on the floor of exhaustion, and the humans get to just stomp on its head for free, I don't think that you punching a gorilla in like the shoulder is doing any meaningful amount of damage, right? So I think 20 might be too little. It's hard to say. I don't know exactly how good a gorilla's stamina is. 20 with a strategy? If we get 20 dudes who are trying to run from it, basically, right? Then it's still gonna kill. I'm not saying you can run from a gorilla, right? It's gonna catch up to you. But if it has to chase you around like an arena or something, then it's going to exhaust it much faster, right? So I think that 20 dudes would have to have a really good strategy to tire it out, right? But like, if they're just bum rushing it, 20 are getting sent to hell, I think. 100 Kags versus a good router. Someone said 200 people versus Voss. I don't think you realize that Vasaraga is like picking up an aircraft carrier and throwing it at you, right? I think we are slightly missing the point here, right? Vasaraga is 10,000 people versus a million people, right? Versus Vasaraga, if they're unarmed, doesn't do anything. We're talking. This is a whole different idea, man. It's a whole different ball game that we're talking about here. Okay, Faith and Zidar for the losers finals. Vasaraga's like a god slayer, yeah. Schwartz, Fenga. 100 gorillas versus Vasaraga, also getting absolutely owned, right? Like the 100 gorillas are getting, they don't even know, he doesn't even notice they're there. 1,000 men versus Ladiva? See, now that's interesting, because Ladiva, to my understanding, is just, like, basically a superhuman. But, like, she's not insane, like, she's not doing any, like, she's pretty weak as far as Grand Blue characters are concerned, right? So I think, like, 100 average dudes are probably beating Ladiva in a fight, if I had to guess. Maybe I'm wrong, but my understanding is that Ladiva is just, like a very strong person, basically. 100 Ladivas versus 1 Cagliostro, not even close, right? A million Ladivas lose to 1 Cagliostro. Losers, finals. Scenario implies no weapons, including Vasaraga's scythe. You think Voss needs his scythe? Voss can probably swing his arm fast enough that it would create a shockwave that would kill all 100 people, right? Like if Voss if he wanted, he could probably just swing his arm downwards really fast and create a shockwave that would turn the 100 people into dust, right? There's no, he's not even in the bare vicinity of requiring his scythe. Lady versus everyone in the WWE Royal Rumble? See, that's an interesting question. I feel like that's it. I don't know how superhuman Ladiva is, but I think she is just like a really strong person, so I think she would lose, right? If it was an elimination wrestling match, Ladiva would win? Yes, yeah. If they came at her one at a time, then she would definitely. Technically, the massive explosion in Voss SSBA is done with his hand, not his scythe. I mean, there you go, right? Voss being unarmed does not matter here. Like we're talking like, you know, if in Pathfinder terms, explain it in Pathfinder terms, please, Mr. Streamer. In Pathfinder terms, Vasaraga has like resistance 100 to all damage, and a human is rolling like 1d8 for their fist, right? Like a human is rolling like a d8 of damage for their fist, like a d8 plus 1 or something like that. So like a human's max damage is like 9, and Voss like any damage he takes gets reduced by 100, right? There's no way. I mean, if it's an average draft, it works out. Yeah, which, I mean, still makes her like would make her superhuman, basically, right? For like the real world. I'm sure that like average draft's Loane. Loane is not a draft. He's what are they called? What's him and Eustace and Fairy? Erun, thank you. Loane's an Erun. Yeah. Yeah, like average draft that works out. It's probably still like, you know, Ladiva can probably deadlift like 2,000 pounds or something like that, right? Erun, thank you. Yeah, I forgot. Cute little kitty. Yeah.
How do you like this?
Ball. Like Ladiva probably is equivalent to like a silverback gorilla, basically, right? Or like stronger than a silverback gorilla. But like, yeah, still in like that real like things that exist range, right?
Believe in victory. Battle.
He's probably like a grizzly bear or something like that. Ladiva first entry roll rumble. If they're coming out of one at a time, Ladiva is clearing, obviously. I wonder what a normal draft looks like. Ladiva still has a wrestler's physique. I mean, the male drafts are all pretty muscular that I've seen, like the biologically male ones. So I don't think Ladiva is. I'm sure Ladiva is has better conditioning and is still stronger than your average male draft, but I don't think that it's by like a factor of 15 or anything. Normalics a normal draft. Well, the thing is, yeah, the drafts are they have a huge amount of like sexual dimorphism, right? Like the biologically female ones and the biologically male ones are very different. Vasaraga looks like a normal draft? No, I think Vasaraga is a big still, right? Like, Voss is still a big boy. He's not, like, the biggest boy, but Voss is certainly bigger than your average male draft. And Neil's a normal draft, too. Again, keep in mind, female, like, biologically female and biologically male is very different here, right? The biologically female drafts are tiny. They're, like, tiny and they have huge tits and all of this, right? Yeah, think Narmaya, think Anila, stuff like that. There's, like, a 3-foot average height difference or something between, the male and female drafts. But yeah, I think Ladiva is more so on like size-wise at least. I think she's more so on like the normal end of the curve for like biologically male drafts.
This person is
Vasaraga bigger than a gorilla? I think so. Yeah, he definitely is, right? Definitely. Gorillas aren't like Vasaraga's what, he's 6'10" and probably like 1,000 pounds or something like that. Yo, Ninu, thanks for the 6 months, man. Half a year being sub to Brick, now worth the money. Thanks. I appreciate it, man. I hope you have been having a good time. There's a tournament happening, by the way. I'm sure that the match is great. We haven't talked about it for a little bit, but I mean, you know what? It's the wall brawl, man. It's what happens. It's how it goes, right? It's how it fucking goes. 100 Vasaragas versus 1 weight scale. Brick versus Galleon. 0-10 matchup, I fear. I can never. Does it count as a loss if I come immediately? Why do female drafts have such big titties? I'm not complaining. I don't know, but God willing, I hope it continues to be a thing. We're best commentator for real? Thanks, man. Best commentator. I'm such a good commentator. I don't even talk about the tournament. That's how goated I am. Good block. I was actually ready for the side swap there. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, male drafts are also like extremely like they're huge and gigantic, and they got like 24-inch pythons. And all that shit, right? So I guess it only makes sense. Super exaggerated men and women. Concept behind drafts was cow and ox. Yeah. Which like cows aren't like that much smaller than oxen, but I see the point. Ow. It's so tragic the race with consistently big boobs are all short as hell. I mean, if that's not your type, then fair enough. Lock in, chat. Let's talk about the tournament. A tournament of 100 people versus 1 silverback gorilla. My type is men. It's crazy how much the like tools really make a difference, though, right? Because I also saw someone talking about what if he just gave like 1 trained knight a great sword versus a gorilla. And I'm like, suddenly like that probably the human is probably still like losing that matchup more often than not. But like that's like a 3 or 4 out of 10 assuming the knight is like trained and knows where the gorilla's vital spots are, right? I think it's a lot of times it's gonna come down to a gorilla charges at him. He tries to, you know, pierce the greatsword through it. If he hits something vital, it dies. If he doesn't, it turns him into toilet paper, right? So, one like even like a relatively primitive tool, and suddenly that shit is a lot more favorable for the people. Face extinction, by the way. Random roll into the Bubs versus Lucy matchup, yeah. King Arthur versus a gorilla. Saber versus a gorilla. Gusu. Is he dead? He's not dead. Zylock in. He got around. He's got around. It's 1-1. LUNALU does not like either of these men. Hottest Grand Blue men, Percy IMO. As someone who is not like, okay, from a male gaze perspective, as someone who is not attracted to men, I guess it would be male gaze regardless, but you know, from just like from a straight guy's perspective, I suppose. Who is the hottest? Who is the hottest? Percy's literally the hottest? True. Seox? I know what kind of man you are. Siegfried? Siegfried is definitely a good choice, I think. Depends on what you find hot. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to think. Like if I had to pick, I think I have a very straight dude opinion on it, in the sense of like, what men look for in other men is how like big and jacked the dude is. So like in my head, I'm like Vasaraga is the first thing that comes to mind. But I understand that that's probably not everyone's cup of tea, right? I think that's fair. Ladiva? Hold on, I'm locked in. I'm locked in. I'm locked in. The Ryan Gosling of Granblue. Holy, okay. I'm locked in, I'm locked in. I'm watching again. Williams will be up there too? I mean, in terms of like literally hottest as well. Bonk, bonk. I'm watching the tournament again. Oh, he fucked it up. No, you can't. That's not the one where you do. Oh, fuck. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. Yeah, are we saying hottest like physically or personality-wise as well? That's kind of another reason that I think that Vasaraga is kind of hot, right? He's such like a gentle soul. He's so dependable. You know what I mean? Oh, Jesus. You hate to see someone fuck up the safe jump route. It hurts my soul. Aglo Vale is pretty damn hot in the guard. That's Percy's brother, right? That's the water Percy? Oh, he's dead. Because personality-wise, at least to me, that hurts Belial a lot. Being a good person doesn't make you hotter, it makes you more attractive. That's interesting. That's a fair point. That's I'm not sure that I agree with that universally, but I see what you mean, certainly. Boss Wooden has really forfeited his life to make sure he never loses anyone again. That's pretty meow meow wife of him. You know, I suppose. That's a new term for me personally, but I think I understand the idea behind it. Attractiveness comes in cuteness, prettiness, and sexiness. I think the different positive qualities might make you, you know, more of any of those, depending on the positive quality. Or hotness. Fuck that, empathy is hot. I see what they mean. Yeah, I don't think it's always true, but I see what they're getting at. Time peak male gaze attractiveness like Henry Cavill or Michael B. Jordan. I think Percy's really high on that list. I don't know. Percy to me feels like a man that like women would find hot. And the men would look at it and go, I kind of get where you're coming from, but I don't see it personally. Like, he's certainly attractive, but... It's coming for a Lucy player, but I think Lucy can be pretty attractive as well. I don't like the genocidal maniac part, but... His body's kind of fucked up. He is mogging. I think a lot of ladies would be attracted to, like, Eustace or Belial. I mean, Belial certainly, I mean, the polls bear it out. Did Faith win that one? I feel like Faith didn't win that one. I feel like Zidar won that one. Is it 2-1 Zidar right now? Is it 2-2? Alright, chat. You guys always make fun of me. Has anyone, you guys been paying attention? What's the score? 2-2? Okay. Zeta was Zidar. What does it mean to be Meow Meow wife? Can I get that one explained to me real quick? If someone is Meow Meow wife, like, what is that? I think Eustace was, if he's sort of Korean singer, he'd be high on that list. For female gays. I see. They're forced feminizing Eustace? What's the? I saw that email of like my woke libtard boss force feminizing me on company time, and it was like an email that was like subject line action recommended transition.
You can't. Thunderbolt.
Use is pretty fun. Zion Ferris is the original man.
I wasn't strong enough.
You have your Neapolitan with those three? Lucy, Lucifer, and Lucio. I will neither confirm nor deny the attractiveness of Catboys. This is okay. This is the thing. Is anyone like a lawyer or like in law school or something like that? Like, I never understood the like. I guess in the U.S. they have this. I don't even know if we have this in Canada. But like the idea of like the Fifth Amendment, right? Like, if you ask someone like, were you there on the night where that guy was murdered, and he said, I plead the fifth. Like I pleed my Fifth Amendment rights. Isn't that suspicious as fuck? Like, I know it's not supposed to be, but like, the criminal justice system is like, at the end of the day, it's based on the opinions of a jury of your peers, right? And like, in a place where you're supposed to not lie, wouldn't you just say no if you weren't? Like, I know this might be like, you know, guy who has, it means that it's inadmissible in court, but like, doesn't that not matter? Like, I get that, I understand. But like, when the jury makes their decision, is that, it can't serve as evidence against you, but like, can't it though? That's what I'm, like, can't it though? Like, I understand what you mean, and that literally, like, gets stricken, you know, like, the judge tells them to not take it into account. But, like, can't it, though? Like, aren't the jury gonna be, like, it legally cannot? I mean, how do you know that, though? Right? How can you know that? Like, if the jury is making their decision, and they're like, I don't know, he seems kind of sus. He seems kind of sus, because why didn't he just say no? Like, you can't like, even if they don't say that, it might influence their decision, right? I never got that part. It always felt to me like, I'm like, couldn't it just, like, couldn't they be like, I don't fuck, like, why didn't he just say no?
Believe in victory.
If he can't lie, if he's not allowed to lie, I don't know. It never, to me personally, it never made sense. Let's get the Gamba in for Grands right here, Faith and Sprite. Remember, this is not will there be a reset, it's who's going to win. So if you bet on Faith, you're betting on them to win the entire thing, as in win a set and then win another set, because if you don't know how double elim brackets work, this is Grand Finals. Sprite has basically an extra life. They're going to play best of 5. If Faith wins that best of 5, they have to play a second best of 5, and then winner takes all. If Sprite wins this first best of 5, that's it. Tournament over, right? So a jury rules, are you saying like it's beyond a reasonable doubt? But yeah, it wouldn't be, I'm not saying it would be like enough evidence by itself, but I'm saying like, wouldn't it tarnish, like wouldn't it realistically be a point against you, right? To build into a bunch of other shit that then, you know, combined could become beyond a reasonable doubt, right? Lawyers know the law better than you do and can hammer you on some technicality based on phrasing omission. It's safer to just get your own lawyer. No, I know. I'm saying, like, in a court, if someone pleads the fifth. Isn't that shit kind of sus? All cases aren't just black and white. I did or I didn't do it, so the fifth allows room for plausible doubt, reduced sentencing, whereas if you either lie or tell the truth, you're in more deep shit. I guess so. I don't think you can plead the fifth in court. You totally can, can't you? Isn't that like the whole fucking point? You can plead. You can. What's the point? No. Wait, what the fuck is the point? Yes? I'm getting some mixed messages. You absolutely can. You can plead the fifth if you don't have representation. Interesting. I mean, couldn't you... That was like police interrogation and shit? So you can be forced to incriminate yourself in court? Like if someone directly asked me like, hey, did you kill that guy? I can't go like, no comment? I have to either, like, say I did kill that guy. I have to either lie and say no, and confusing the right to remain silent with the Fifth Amendment. Yeah, the Fifth Amendment is the right to not incriminate yourself, right? I got summoned for jury duty recently, but I'll get back to you on that. I got summoned for jury duty too, like 3 years ago, and I kind of wanted to do it, but I was also leaving to fucking Calgary for like a year, so I couldn't do it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know nothing about the law. I'm just saying, like, to me, it always didn't make. I was like, I also feel like it's in there, like it's good that it's a right, but I'm like, isn't it kind of a lose condition to an extent? I want to get summoned for jury duty, like, at least once. And now that I said I couldn't, they're probably never going to do it again. cheeks ass Vayne, broken ass Vayne. Vayne with the bussin' haircut. Somehow the black hair makes him look much more zoomer than the blonde hair. I don't know if that's just me. Yeah, he looks way more like Gen Alpha with the black hair. They look like the most annoying group of people at the gym with the purple eyes and shit. Seahawks into Vayne, it's everywhere, so true. Think about it from the perspective of a witness in a criminal case. Yeah. If you were involved in some sus shit. Now I understand that it's there to not like. I understand why it exists, so you're not like forced to incriminate yourself, right? But I'm just wondering, like, if you are like a defendant, you know, I feel like that shit doesn't help you. You want to testify in a way to create a trial against you? Yeah. No, I get it. I'm saying, you know. How many times I gotta see Vayne, Seahawks, and Bubs? EQ Faffy? How does Jerry Dewey work in Canada? Is it similar to the US? I don't know, because the one time I got summoned for it, I said I couldn't go. As a defendant, it's not created to help you. I see. It's meant for, like, witnesses, you're saying. Mostly. Broccoli head, ass Vayne. It's meant to keep witnesses from incriminating themselves, like, either accidentally or whatever, right? Or being forced to. Create to provide space for a trial? What does that mean? What do you mean by that? When you say created to provide space for a trial, what do you mean?
Believe in victory. Battle.
The victor can handle this.
That makes sense, though, because, yeah, in my head, I was always like, it feels like it wouldn't really help the defendant. And I guess if it's not supposed to, then yeah. Vayne again gets so hard, I pass out. So true. Oh, good spot dodge. I will not be reset. Where's the line here? What else can I say? I mean, you are demonstrating sexual attraction towards adults of the age of majority. You guys, I have a pretty long leash of stuff you can say in my chat. Really, I feel like I really do. So you're fine so far. I have a very long leash, I think. If a judge or cops just forcing you to answer a question, there's no room for a fair trial? Yes, I see. Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. Thank you, Tubby. That makes a little bit more sense than it did to me, like, 15 minutes ago or something. Guess the dirt, by the way. This is counter hit far L? That was far M, right? This counter hit far M went into the 214H right there. People know Zeta combos think they're the hardest thing in the game, so you have to press exact directions at the exact time. Didn't they make it easier in Season 2.0? They, like, buffed her? I thought they made it easier in 2.0. I was told that by a Zeta player anyway. We're talking fucking law in a LUNALU bracket. What is this live stream? Welcome to the Wall Brawls, man. Where the commentary is made up and the tournament doesn't matter. They did? Yes? Yeah. Then outside evidence needs to be able to speak without fear of having their testimony used against them. That makes sense. Remember chat never talked to the Popo? Or the Pope. He seems like a nice guy, but, like, I don't know. A-Cab, and that includes Paw Patrol. Ow. My face. Wait, I just realized Sprite got Zeta, didn't he? The Pope is dead? Well, I mean, long live the Pope. I just realized the Sprite did in fact roll Zeta. That's funny. The tournament is the Minecraft parkour in the background of our Reddit story. Yep. Favorite part of this tournament was when LUNALU said I plead the fifth. True! When they asked her if she was going to draw, when she went home, she was going to draw Yowie of all of the Seahawks and Percival and Vayne and Sandy that she saw today, and she was just like, I plead the fifth. That includes Paw Patrol as a fucking hilarious line. I said what I said, man. Also, Faith rolled the exact same Vayne. True! I think this one's greener, no? When I'll send that Yowie to me, I'll pay money. Commission her for the Yowie? Yeah, Vayne can't chase her down for that, huh? A lot of characters with, like, neutral skip, like, Eularia style stuff can chase her down for that, but not Vaynathan. Yeah. Maybe if she's badly spaced, you can, like, slam her for it or something? Fudge. Colors fixed. It's over. I was told you could make, like, you could pick, like, a pool of colors for it to go for you. Vayne slam chases her down? Oh, my. Alright, Eustace versus UL. This surely is a good matchup for Eustace, right? No fair, Sprite roll the character he actually plays. To be fair, that is the whole roster, but yes. I want to slam Vayne, so true. Starlit Sky. He's like the least gooner UL colors I've ever seen. I like the EX colors a lot, man. I'm a big fan of all of them. I don't think I've seen an EX color on a character that I've not enjoyed. Gothuel, bottom text. Nice try. Samsara, in fact. I follow Vayne artists on Twitter. I'm gonna go pay them a visit. See y'all in 5 minutes. You better commission their ass. Oh, okay. That wasn't a punish. Actually, I think he messed that up, but it worked. Nice. Again? No. No, again. Bro's not the Winter Soldier. I see. Ooh, yeah, no, for sure, man. I'm semi-tempted to secretly pick only characters that LUNALU likes for the next time you do this. She is having a great time. She loves Eustace too, huh? Looks like she also is a big fan of Eustace as well. I mean, he is kind of hot. Sure. Ooh, good confirm. Sure. First tummy ache. LUNALU? Of course, he likes a tall, silent, brooding type. I suppose so. When you say it like that, it makes a lot of sense. Eustace is very attractive. Trying to make Zeta be smart only to realize I'm a talentless hack. So true. Toxic Yuri? Wholesome Yuri? Oh, he's been shimmied. Oh, shit. That was impossible. Eustace is like a server at a shirtless restaurant in Korea. That's a thing? Was there a thing? I keep calling him Korean? Sure, yeah. Both of these players just play every character? Yes, and that is why they're in our grand finals. Both of these players have every character in Master, pretty much. There's a reason they're the ones who made it to grand finals of the LUNALU bracket. But I mean, it's tournament points for Sprite here. If Faith does not pull it together soon. Oh. My wife. And my wife. She is back there. Ni hao, fine shit. Oh no! Okay, I got the spot dodge, didn't get the punish, man! Not like this! Okay. He's alive still. Oh my god, get shot with a gun. Mrs. Wellithan. Madam Well. He's waiting for grenade to come back! That fucking high profile? The 6XL or did it just whiff? Okay. Pretty good spot. Good chip damage. If nothing else, nice 2H. Alright. Faith's still alive. He's on death's door, but he's still alive.
Believe in victory.
Matera Granathan. Okay. My wife. Sure. Matera Farrell. Broken ass button. God damn. He's getting zoned. I can't get in. Oh my god. He did get in me. Oh, I thought she won that for a second. I thought her EX Fireball had the same properties as her U Fireball. Broken ass character, who would play her? For real. Your ass is mine. Sprite can play Matera, what the fuck? Ow. Sprite can play everyone, though. And so can Faith. It's the Grand of Malignant Tumors in American Hospital bills. Your ass is mine. Say, she says, shooting you down your gullet. Straight up murder. Don't let the cutesy language trick you. This woman is killing you. They have played us for absolute fools. Oh, good DP. Sprite's on Gran, indeed. Granule. Granathan. I'm a big fan of Granule. Someone said that in my chat once, and I've adopted it ever since. I have not adopted Granule himself, however. He is not my actual human son. She is... 100 voice volume on Matera is certainly something. You act like dying wasn't my intention to begin with? That's true. I love the kind of woman that will actually just kill me. Almost there. Alright, tournament point for Sprite once again. Can Faith hold on? Whoa, he stood up into it. He went guh. Grand guh moment? There's a lot of guh in this game, actually, as it turns out. Air unblockable? No. Kind of fucked it up. Unforge. Grant Granule. Big fan of Grant. Oh, that was a punish. God damn. Famata smashed that out of the park for real. She was smashing alright. Instructed to smash in the booth. Okay. Oh. Okay. It's a little spooky. It's a little spooky, man. Are you dead? Boots back off cooldown. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Yep, that's gonna do it. It's a little spooky, man. But, you know, come see, come saw. Hey, I'll tell you what, though. My seeding kind of went crazy, you know? My seeding went a little bit stupid. My seeding went a little bit crazy and even a little bit stupid. If I do say so myself. Check this shit out, man. That was 2-1, I think. And then this, I believe, was 3-2. Okay, my seeding was a little off. But, like, for the most part, my top 8 wasn't top 8, I guess. I did have seed 1 and 2 in grand finals, and seed 1 won it. Watch this payout. Could you imagine, though? Could you imagine if Faith won? Dude, Nainu? The payout? Your payout would have been legendary, man. Could you imagine? Could you imagine what this shit would have looked like? My god. The gamble looks obscene. I mean, I don't think it was. Sprite was definitely the favorite for the whole bracket, but like I don't know that he was. I don't know if he was that much of a favorite against Faith. I think it is just Bonjamin putting in 176k of his own money. Could have picked Grimnir for next character. Yup. Your score on that one was not smart. Well, goddamn. All right. Yeah, fellas, I am going. Unfortunately, I am gonna duck Sprite in the LUNALU Thug Finals, just because I could use all of the time that I have to go edit videos and get ready and all of this. Unfortunately, Dragalia takes second. I mean, you did really well, man. Just as I expected you to, honestly. It is just that, yeah, Sprite is... This is his bracket, right? This is a bracket built for Sprite to win it, basically, from the ground up. So, let us know how Gallium plays when you get back. I'm not going to Evo Japan, I don't think, because it's $300, basically, for the tickets there and back, the train tickets. But yeah, that is going to do it, fellas, and that is going to be the last stream for a little bit here. Just... You know, for your guys' information, I'll make a post about it on my in Discord and the announcements channel and on the community tab for the channel. But is it gonna be a special stream tomorrow? Nah, I need Thug Finals. I do have to duck you, unfortunately, Sprite. I need as much time as I can to get everything ready for the trip. So consider yourself ducked. It's okay. It's a chain of ducking. Retro ducks me. I duck you. It's how it goes. Graphics when? I should have time to do those tomorrow, I think. I'm like halfway done the huge backlog of graphics that I have to do. And then I'll hopefully post them all before I go to Japan. But yeah. Rick's hanging it up for a few weeks. Yes, correct. I think we should be back on the 20th, right? I'll be back on the 19th at night, so the 20th should be our first stream back. Even though it's Street Fighter Day, we might just do some fucking Grand Blue anyway. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's because I'll want to play some Anila. Get some 6xh under my belt. But yeah. The next stream will be... probably May 20th. Until then, don't worry, I'll stream on your behalf in your skin. I mean, if you guys want to, like, you know, run your own wall brawl in the interim or something like that, by all means, have a great trip. Thanks, man. It's been a good streak, folks. Yeah, this is weird for me, man. This is gonna be the first time in over a year that I've gone more than a day without streaming, basically more than 2. There have been some times that I don't stream on Fridays and like I had something happen on Saturday, but yeah, this will be the first time that I've gone 2 weeks certainly. Right, ever since I started doing this, basically. The YouTube video will still be putting up content. It'll be like the backlog content. So if you need a little bit of break in your life, you can certainly do that. But yeah, streams. This is going to be the end of it for a little bit. Make Lazy Ruin run it again. I mean, you guys go cost him. You can certainly do that. Lazy can do it. A bunch of people at this point have also started sprouting up their own tournaments, so they can also, if they would like. They can do that. Have fun on the trip, by the way. Thanks, man. I think I will. I think it'll be a good time. Japan's goated, indeed. Have fun on your Japan trip, Brick. Thank you. In the meantime, though, I apologize for ducking Sprite, but that is going to do it for the stream, fellas. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. We'll find someone to raid real quick here. I won't duck you that hard. But on the YouTube side of things, hope you guys have a wonderful day. Hope you have a wonderful 2 weeks. I'll see you guys on the 20th when I'm back. Yeah. And have a wonderful 2 weeks, YouTube. And then...